All right, everyone. Appreciate everybody coming through. We are here for Rollback on block number 2, featuring the King of Fighters 15 on PC. I am your co-commentator, the pretty boy Jackal, not to be mistaken, faked, or imitated. And I'm here with the man, the myth, the voice, Afro Dynamic. It's going to be a good time, folks. Definitely appreciate everybody coming through once again, and I just want to let everybody know that this tournament does have an active Matcherino link. So for those of you who were unable to join or play but still would like to support the stream and the players, definitely be sure to hit that link and be sure to use the coupon code to contribute to the pot for free. That's right, you don't have to put no money out your pocket. You just hit that link, utilize the coupon code, or because you can do both now. You can also utilize the sponsor quest on the side. So be sure to hit both. That way you can maximize your output and contribute as much as you can to the overall pot to help out these hardworking players. It's much appreciated. We was talking about this. The FGC talks about this a lot. They're always mentioning them pockets, right? How much we getting paid? When we gonna get paid? Right? It's always a subject of conversation. This is easily one of the best ways to answer those questions. Easily one of the best ways to take care of those. It's a free service that allows you to contribute, guaranteed, right? Directly affect the support that is provided directly to the players. Like, this isn't one of those things where your contribution gets taxed, right? You put in 5, you really contributed 420, right? 100% of your contribution goes directly into the pot, which then goes to the players. And not to mention, for some tournaments, right, if the pot gets large enough, that actually spreads out the overall payout. Who all gets paid out? You know, some tournaments, they can only do top 3. If the Matcherino gets to a certain size, then it grows to where you can pay out top 8. Some cases, maybe top 16. You know, there are no limits here. It's as much. It goes as high as we want it to as a community. So definitely one of the most impactful tools we've had as a community in the history of the community. Honestly, the ability to contribute, support from anywhere, directly contribute to support from anywhere. It's unmatched. It's unmatched. How you doing, Afro? You there? Afro was dealing with some audio issues, joining in for the voice chat. So we're just trying to make sure that he's good to go, that he's okay. Also, let us know if you're having any issues with the audio or anything out of sync or anything like that, folks. Do appreciate that extra help on that end, because as streamers, you know, we don't really have the opportunity to catch things right away, simply because we're doing a lot of multitasking. And quite honestly, the way that it works, the way that the streaming works, you know, you sometimes aren't even able to hear what's happening, only see it, just to avoid any additional issues on that front. So if you see something, say something. Definitely appreciate that. That way the hard-working folks behind the scenes can get that resolved. It takes a village, you know. It takes a village. I am so happy it is Friday. I am so happy it is Friday. I didn't even realize it was Friday until my body said something. And I know that sounds strange, but you know how your body adjusts through your schedule. My body was like, "Nah, it's time to shut down, dog. It's time to go ahead and bring it in. The day is done." Surely there's folks out there that can appreciate that. Surely there's folks out there that can appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get underway soon here. Again, appreciate everyone's patience. We know folks are ready to get the matches underway, see the action. Let's see who we got up. Let's see who we got up. All right, we're getting started here. Again, appreciate everyone's patience in the matter.
All right. Maybe this will run a little bit better now.
Ah, there it is. Y'all hear that voice? Did y'all hear? Did the bass resound in your bones as it did mine? This is the legend in our midst, folks. And all great things, all great people take time. You know, your favorite artists, your favorite music artists that you like listening to, you don't get an album every few months. You get an album every few years, every couple years if you're lucky. You have to wait. You gotta let it marinate. You gotta let the anticipation build up. But we here now. Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, baby, we're here. And thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course, of course. You know, I always gotta big you up, man. I told
I
you,
appreciate
you
that.
are definitely one of the main reasons, one of the main people who helped me like get into KOF. Right, the way you explain things and break it down for a curmudgeon, curmudgeon just such as myself. You know, I'm out here with my club just swinging, and you definitely help explain to the layman how things go down and why they go down.
Speaking of swinging right now, we got Jago and BrokenLawnGnome going in on each other
Oh yeah.
right now. He's not playing any games with this Yori. One of the people that I think has benefited the most from the patch, but I say that and he catches the backbreaker.
Listen, no matter how many buffs you may get, no matter how many adjustments you may receive, if I get you to block, you are dead. That's it. That's your ass. That's the grappler way. It's the grappler creed. If
Yes.
you block, you die. That's just how that goes. That goes for everybody. That's what I love about grapplers. Say what you will about them, but it's the simplest game plan you can think of, right? Get them to block, get them to sit still and hurt them if they don't, right?
Now, in terms of style right now, this matchup between Rio and Whip, it's a little unfamiliar to a lot of people simply because, again, Whip, she only just got like her come up. And everybody who's playing against her is unfortunately learning now that Whip always had the tools, but now she's got the talent to back it up.
Right, exactly. You know, a lot of those buttons that a lot of the buttons that you see whip players utilizing, they've been using, right? Like Astro Soul Spark hasn't changed his game plan at all, right? You know, a lot of the
Yep.
whip players are still doing the same stuff. It's just now that stuff hurts a lot more and it's a lot more consistent.
Yep. And even now, see, and that's another thing. This deep cross up, this command normal that goes half the screen. The fact that you got to guess what stance she's using. Do you got to block high? Do you got to block low? Uh,
Yeah, that is pretty nasty stuff. It was actually kind of interesting seeing how Whip started out, or how a lot of people considered Whip starting out. You know, given that she was actually all right in the earlier games, like she's definitely
Yes,
had
she
some years
was.
where she was doing things.
Ooh, full shine and knuckle into the advanced cancel, and
Now
that's
on the
gonna be a down Sarah.
now on the flip side of that coin, you got Rock Howard, not Mr. Howard, right? That's Geese, but you got the
Hmm.
son Rock, and his story is the inverse, right? He wasn't doing anything in the prior title in his original title, and now he's out here fishing.
Yeah, yeah, he's out of gaming.
Yeah, he
Even
got buff
as a
kits
man,
on that last exchange, but he's still coming. Like this is just game
yep.
number one. We got another one, maybe two, right?
Hmm.
And I
All
love
right,
that
so now
mod as well, utilizing the old school KOF portraits.
oh yeah, that is just a stroke of genius.
Right.
Uh,
That is the one advantage. The one advantage that the PC version has over the console version. Say what you will about the netcode, because Lord knows I have. But the
yes.
mods, the
Oh yes.
possibilities that are on the horizon for
All right.
just how crazy this game can become on the PC. So, don't sleep on it now. It's there.
Oh no.
It's real.
All right, but again, we jumping right back into it. BrokenLawnGnome going up against say out of Jago. And again, this Yori right now, man. I appreciate the fact that people are coming back to Yori. Not to say that like, no, I was always a cheerleader for him or anything, but Yori has always been a solid character, and I personally feel that he wasn't completely handicapped pre-patch. It's just that there are people who did what he did slightly better. But now everybody has gotten to meet in the middle, and things have been changing up. There's more viability across the board. I mean, unless you're going up against Clark, that's the given. But still,
Yeah, somehow he managed not to get shot. And I guess, that's that military training coming in. He did learn from Hydern himself, right? Commander
yes.
Hydern. So Ikari is the best of the best. And you got a couple of those on right now. Whip versus
Hmm.
Clark. And what you said earlier, right, about characters having tools. It's just that there were other characters that did a lot of the same things they did, but better. I feel like that was the story about a good number of the cast. It's not that they didn't have things. It's just, why would you play them when there are other characters that do this and more? And with the recent patch changing things up, like you said, bringing things closer to the middle, it's going to be very interesting to see which characters are going to get the most love, the most representation. You were calling it earlier, right? The potential of Chizuru.
Oh yeah,
You saw it. You
I'm
were like,
watching
listen,
that.
this character, give it time. She
Oh,
will
but
be
right now,
out here.
Jago with this slick mix-up into the EX. Is he gonna go for it? Yep. Cash that out. Mm.
I
And
feel
again,
like if you
another
shaved
character.
Doctor Strange's hair and gave him a little more face and basically just put it on the bottom of his chin, we would have you instead of, instead of Benedict Cumberbatch. Man's be reading him.
And again, it's just another character who, in all honesty, again, Rio, when he gained the ability to cancel after his 6A, that changed up his whole game plan.
Allowed him to be a lot more aggressive.
Oh yeah. And again, like just this corner pressure they're seeing right now. It's a clean, fresh 30 hits right now that's have thus far gone unanswered. And there's nothing but corner pressure right now from Jago.
Yeah, but this, you got on the other side here another character that got buffed, Isla, and goes for the Hail Mary climax, but no dice.
Mm.
Because Isla got some love too, right? It seems that a
Yes, he
lot
did.
of her mix-ups got a lot tighter. They became a lot more real. Correct me if I'm wrong, but her DP got buffed.
A little bit,
So
yes.
yeah, so she definitely got some. She got some money in her pocket too, but we
Mm.
got some back and forth. Remember, it ain't over till it's over. So this is a
Right.
first to three, or
Best,
is
no,
this is
best of
or
three.
is it hmm?
This
Best
is
of three.
best of
Sorry,
three
sorry,
right
sorry.
now.
I'm looking a
Uh,
little too far ahead.
no,
First
that's
to
fine,
two,
man. That's
first
it.
to two.
So we got ourselves a fight right now with this, back and forth.
Right.
And again, just like that stare down in the middle into the low start combo. Yo, again, corner pressure from Clark.
Yep, got
And
to
again,
hold that
another
good
thing,
stuff.
man, that hop that Clark has makes him such a offensive monster. Because what's one of the things that every grappler, quote unquote, suffers from? You need that input buffer. You got to do something to, again, build up that grab. And what does Clark get? Get a little hop. You can do whatever you want during that animation. And when you get on the ground again, I'm
Yep,
ready.
yep, it's already
Just like
cranked
that.
up.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go, right there. That step in. It's not that wasn't the short hop, but that was a little hop step.
Yep.
One of the things that makes Clark unique here, and that's also another thing that I did find very interesting about this game and how it handles grapplers. Every grappler has uh, distinct strengths, weaknesses, and styles. You know, you got Shermie, who's definitely like the speedster of the bunch at this
Oh,
moment. You know,
yes.
she has one of the fastest jump CDs in the game. Her 2C, I believe, is also one of the fastest in the game. It's like 4 or 5 frames, like
Correct.
startup. So
And
that's
you
pretty
can link off of
ridiculous.
that. You link into that one now.
Yeah, right. They buffed it to where she now has even more consistent routes off of lights and things of that nature. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing. Her dash grab or skip grab, whatever you want to call it, that grab got seriously buffed. She now goes damn near half screen on the EX. Pretty
And
crazy.
yeah. And right now, Jago's Clark definitely fighting back. Not going quietly, but still manages
Yeah.
to bring down the whip just enough
Yeah,
so that
Clark got
Rio
those
can do
strongman
damage.
buttons. Yeah, he's got those
Oh,
strongman
yeah.
buttons. He be working out, he lifting them weights. And he be using his body too. He's like, what was it, Bam Bam Bigelow?
Mm-hmm.
Got that speed and size.
All right. Try to go for the overhead restart. Nice.
Oh,
Good use of the midair blowback. And again, like these buttons, man, how do you defend against a button that's coming at you from the top but hitting you below?
right.
All right, good air there. Puts whip down. All right, now we're battle. Excuse me. Yeah, battle the quote unquote a rematch or an in-game rematch, if you will, of the last final match. Let's see,
Right.
whether or not BrokenLawnGnome can actually pull something off here, get the advantage, and take down this Rio.
Yep. And winner of this game
There we
goes on
go.
in the winners bracket. No, neither of them try to get sent to those shark infested
Oh,
waters. Good confirm there. Isla so strong off of the 1 bar conversions.
oh yeah. Goes to the EX on Retsu. Cashes out. Is he gonna go for the? Okay.
All right. Meet
Oh,
into the overhead quick
damn.
max. Not enough.
Man. Just short of it, but still, that overhead. What were we just talking about? That
Yeah.
overhead.
Yeah.
Him having the ability to capitalize off of that, again, like you said, makes him so aggressive now. You cannot sleep on Rio.
Yeah. Gnome kind of got dunked on there, right? Got bonked on the head a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff to both players. Definitely a lot of back and forth. Not even really a blowout, so to speak, right? You know,
Oh no.
that was a pretty tight contested match. And you're starting to
Yeah.
see a lot more of that now, right? Combo Breaker is
Yeah.
a perfect example recently because so many matches came down to the wire. Top 8 was a toss up until top 8. You had no idea who was going to make it in there. You had some favorites, right? Paco, I feel like
Oh
is one
yeah.
of those favorites. Tamago, fresh off of his
Mm-hmm.
win at from Bum's birthday bash, right?
Yeah.
Winning the entire tournament there without dropping a game. Like
No. No, he did not.
he went straight through winners. Like it was absolutely insane. Taoism, you know, Tao, fresh off of his performance at Lunar Bout, right? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much king of DMV at the moment, you know, when it
Oh
comes to
yeah.
Cam
Hands
Web.
down.
Yeah, so Tega, another strong player. Like if you know, you know, right? Like if you've been paying attention, You knew
Exactly.
Jago was gonna come with that heat, so like it was looking real crazy. It was looking very crazy out in those streets, and
There's
tonight is no
something to,
different.
like,
Tonight is no different.
here's something to put things into perspective. At one point during top 24, Violent Kane and Renaud were playing, and they were playing to get to top 8. What does that tell you about the level of competition that we had at Combo Breaker?
And
When those
so many
two,
surprises too. Arslan
yes,
Ash being one of them. Arslan besting Reynaud? Excuse me? Are you serious? That
I
caught me
remember,
completely off guard.
dude, I remember much earlier in the bracket. I believe it was on the second day when they were actually going through it, and those two met, and Arslan almost OCV'd Renaud with Athena. And again, just like that sentence alone was enough to make me take pause. Because again, I'm not knocking Reynolds or Arslan. Those two are, again, amazing players, point blank period. But seeing the two of them compete at that level, off the wall, man. Just like, I'm almost envious of the fact that I wasn't on the mic, simply because I'm not 100% sure I would have been able to handle that moment.
Listen. I think they would have forgave you for that one. All right. Rick is pretty aware of the amount of crazy shit that can happen at his tournaments. All right. He lives
Mm-hmm.
for this shit. Like that's his bread and butter.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that would have been all right. Listen, Hell Pockets could barely contain himself, right? He was
Mhm.
all kinds of emotions when he was
And
watching
again, like
Cash.
he had every right to be, because again,
Yeah.
just like they mentioned this right before top 8, where the last time KOF was a combo breaker, there were about 141 people who entered. That's not a number to sneeze at by any stretch of the imagination. But to go from 141 one year to 620 plus the next time, again,
And
the,
that's just the first. That's just the first major. You
yeah,
have CEO coming up.
mm-hmm.
That's further down south. That's a little bit of an easier trip for some people. All right.
I know it's an easier trip for some people. I happen to know.
CEO and CEO Taku. CEO Taku is also hosting KOF 15. So you got to
Mm,
think about that.
yeah,
Um, Evo
mm,
on the horizon.
yeah.
ECT. Summer Jam. Summer Jam has KOF 15 open for free entry. All you have to do is pay the venue fee. You pay the venue fee, you're in. That's it.
What's that old expression I taught you? When it comes to getting in these games, you got to follow that rule of the 3 S's. Sign up, show up, and show out. And if
Yes,
you ain't pulling that at Summer Jam, I do not know what to tell you.
exactly.
But
Listen, Summer Jam is definitely one of your best chances to get some premier offline KO experience. Because listen, we could talk about how, talk about the ease of access online brings all day, but the experience, the sheer change of pace, because you gotta remember, online is not the same. It is
mm-mm,
very similar, but there are key differences between the two. Trust. And
man,
key differences here is Sonic Hacked Ramon. This was the guy who got me looking at this character. What did he do? He came second at Coach Steve's tournament, Burn
correct.
the Fight. Yeah, he came second
Mm-hmm.
at the second one, I believe. And that right there got me thinking like,
And
somebody
again,
might be capping. I don't
right,
know.
and
And you could
this is a
sit there and
character
talk about like, look, listen, they're just that good. Okay, they can play anybody.
that,
But if it can be done, then it can be done, right? Like
yeah,
you can't sit there and tell me how this character can't do things and this person is doing that. with the character you thought couldn't get it done. So,
Exactly.
oh,
Right
that was
now
a
we got two
beautiful
characters,
conversion of the counter hit.
yeah, who can definitely get it done. K and Dior.
Oh
Sonic
yeah,
got him locked in the
K-Dash coming
corner.
off of a nice little page
Ooh.
of adjustments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Getting some
All
extra
right.
damage, some new pressure, and on top of that, that extra damage comes with some pretty funky stun setups. Like this cat can pretty much two-touch you if he gets you there.
Oh yeah, but again, beautiful Shatter Strike to open the round, and right now Mvskokee is definitely putting in the work, taking Sonic Hack all the way back to the corner and keeping him there too, getting these staggered juggles, but guard
Oh,
cancels and catches him again.
yeah, try to catch him off of the guard cancel roll there, but he's gonna get him in this corner combo to optimize
Mm-hmm.
stuff. That was beautiful.
That's
Sonic
how we
Hack
do
can
it,
go in
baby.
there for the chip out for the block string, forcing Mvskokee to utilize that meter, and that's basically what you want as K-Dash in that
Mm-hmm.
scenario. You don't necessarily need them to block. If they do, awesome, because you're gonna break the guard anyway. But you want them
Right.
to give up those resources. That's more important because then that gives you more opportunities to enforce your game.
Ooh. Bit of a rough break there on that DP, but again, them's the breaks.
Yeah, he
Still,
went for a
a
big read
fully
there.
loaded, yeah, a locked and loaded Yashiro, ready to go now.
Oh yeah, this character is what's happening right now. A lot of people are
Mm-hmm.
seeing those changes, seeing those buffs, and they're like, "Whoa, where have you been all my life?"
Like I said, it's not like he ain't bully status like he was during the first beta, but he
He
is
definitely
still a
got a nice little
badass
power
right
up.
now.
He definitely got
Yeah,
some.
he
He
is.
definitely got some nice buffs.
Yeah, he's definitely a badass again.
The buffs
Oh, and
definitely
speaking of
they're not like useless, right?
yeah, and speaking of badasses, here we go.
Yeah, exactly. The badass, the premier. A lot of people still have this character at top one, even
I
with the
can't blame him.
adjustments. Yeah, game plan didn't really change. It just hurts a little less.
All right. Lost down
All
the
right,
corner,
good
gets
stuff
the
there.
sledgehammer
Safe
for the
jump.
answer.
Yeah, a little block
Nice
string action
block
there.
string.
Try to catch him pushing a button. Now the unique thing is that Yashiro has one of those 2Cs that doesn't look like it would reach, but because of the speed and
Ooh,
the priority, if you put something out there and he's already pushing that, you're gonna get something like that. And he's definitely
yeah.
one of those gorilla mode characters. Once he gets
Oh
popping,
yes.
he gets rolling. He's in there. He's staying in
Yeah.
there, and you see it, right? Man's hitting the ground with his fist. What that remind you of? Listen, he might as well beat
Yeah.
his chest while he's at it. He's got his
Yeah.
chest
Hey, look,
out.
yo, Jackal, do not tempt him. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, I'm telling you, I love this character. He was the
Oh
first
no, no.
character. It was the first character I lost to in KOF, right? Like I played again. I played bunch of different KOFs just messing around. But listen, the
Mm-hmm.
first character that resoundly beat my ass was
Yeah,
Orochi
yeah.
Yashiro. I didn't even know it was
We
the
did.
Orochi version. I just knew it was this
Uh,
cat with funky white hair and a choker,
mm,
and he's like hopping over me, cartwheeling on my head, breakdancing, and
yeah,
all the while I'm losing health.
you got it like that.
Yeah,
We jumping right back
exactly.
into it right now. Sonic Hack You is bringing this Ramon back.
Yeah,
Gets the
Ramon got
defense.
some changes too, but a lot of Ramon players feel like it wasn't what he needed, but they're just gonna work with it anyway.
Right. Like I said again, Ramon is not, a dead in the water character. Like I said, just by design flaw, there are a bunch of things he does where he's basically like trying to block the opponent's attacks with his face by just running straight into everything. But a well-trained and well-resourced Ramon can be a very, very dangerous problem. Case in point, with the Ramon he had here, he was still able to whittle down a decent chunk of Iori's health. Again, the time was against him, and that's how Iori got so much of it back. But that's the job that Ramones on point have to perform. Build the meter, break down that first character, break him down as much as you can if you can't beat him.
And that's definitely something I feel like he is capable of. While he may not necessarily win the fight, he can definitely wear it down. He can wear the opponent down and just kind of make him slow down a little bit. Because he has some interesting stop sign tools, you know, like not
Yes.
all the stop signs, but the ones he do have, you know, there's something to look at. Oh, look at
Ooh.
this.
Big damage doesn't go for the cancel though.
Pokey getting a nice shadow strike
Oh,
to get the party started, but getting in there, Sonic hacked you with the response.
easy in, easy out.
Yeah, anytime K-Dash gets that 2C, 6A, I mean 2C 4B, sorry, so yeah, 2C 4B confirmed, you're going for a ride. That is easily his most optimized starter. You know, like you could do Stan C actually does less damage. So
Right.
interesting. But yeah, that's the ideal stuff. Great conversion there off of the jump D. Didn't burn the meter for it though. Could have got a little extra for that, but opting to save it because you know you're on pixel and you could burn the meter there, but they do a wild DP in your face and you just came off of that meter to die anyway. So why not hang on?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But again, here we go. Fully loaded Yashiro. This is a game changer right here.
Now,
Ooh, good
this
trade.
is a death scenario. If you know what you're doing with Yashiro, you could kill right now.
Yeah.
This is a very real possibility. With the buffs, he is very scary at anchor. And Pokey understanding the bloodlust, knowing the desires of Sonic hacked you here,
Here we go.
caught him with the Shadow Strike, but Sonic is just going to hit him with a pure strike with the straight fist. Level 2 does so much damage. Tries to get in there with the dash, the jet punch. Oh,
And yo, these shadow strikes from Koki are on point today.
yeah,
Just
that's
not stop, baby.
definitely probably one of the most useful tools you can have in this game. It's an armored launcher, and with the way that the pushback works in this game, since it's a blowback normal essentially, you know, you can push them back a little bit, make it a bit more awkward to punish. So in some cases you can essentially crank it out for free, but it is not without a caveat. If you whiff or if the attack is blocked, that does cost a full bar. So quite expensive for that power, but if you're willing to use it, you can get a lot of mileage out of this Koki show right here. We are 1-to-1, cross up jump D. No dice on the confirm there. And something that was mentioned in Combo Breaker as well is, you know, just look for signs of if an Iori player is a legacy Iori or if, you know, they're just playing the character, right? Certain behaviors that kind of give you those clues.
All right, goes for the nice quick soft reset there. Gets the EX, gets the drop. All right, I can dig it, man. See, again, this is exactly what we were talking about. You know, a well-trained Ramon can make the difference.
Yeah, definitely one of those characters that you have to put the work in.
Simple poke, but again, it's enough to take Iori down. And now this is a complete turnaround from what we have seen in the last two matches. All right, trying to go for the stutter step. I like that. And one good thing that I've noticed from SonicHackedYou is that he's not overreaching with Ramon. Given the type of style and play that Ramon has, it's always easy for people to get caught up in the moment. But I'm seeing a good amount of reservation and concentrated reservation from SonicHackedYou right now, and it's paying off dividends.
Yeah. He's a wrestler, but he's doing a little bit of boxing right now. You know, he's just bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, but like, did he really just elbow Keto out of that super?
If it works, it works. And then he tried to go for, but you want to know what's messed up? When he tried to go for a mix-up, he got messed up.
Yeah.
Koki was ready with that DP earlier, so, you know, Koki's watching. Koki's definitely looking for an opportunity to get out, but Sonic doing a really strong job of keeping Koki contained. Like you said, not overreaching, just staying at that range where they can be annoying and harass him a little bit without giving him too much. Like, even with this character taking this damage, again, a lot of real estate has been bought for SonicHackedYou. He has done a lot of work with the Ramon and is going for it with the level 2, but no, the CD was meaty. And We're gonna go ahead and move on to character number 2 for Sonic. K Dash with 2 bars, definitely a strong case against Gato with 1. A
Mm-hmm.
meterless Gato is definitely a manageable one. All right, a little bit of the funky stuff opting to save the meter. Didn't get the safe jump. Oh,
All right,
jump
it's a
deep
nice jump in
downtown.
there. And again, the Shadow Strike from Kokee.
All right, good jump CD there. Getting some pressure going. You're definitely looking for that guard break opportunity. He just missed
Oh,
the bar. This could be a checkmate situation.
definitely.
One block string and we'll do it.
Trying to go over the
All right,
cross up. Nobody there
I'll
gets to
use the
go
bar
into
there.
rollback.
Yes. And Sonic Hacked You takes the game, set, and match. Closing it out with some good old-fashioned zoning. Using that
Mm-hmm.
meter. Placing those shots. Picking them apart. Boxing up. Some good
Again,
stuff there.
it's a beautiful game plan because we saw how he was approaching the first match. And again, he, not to discredit the character, but again, he more or less had to offer up Ramon as that sacrificial lamb in order to get the information from his opponent. And then you get to the third match, complete turnaround. Ramon basically gets about half a life more away from OCVing Koki's team. That is adaptation at its finest.
Yeah, that is definitely good stuff there, and it just goes to speak towards how a lot of people consider the order of their characters, right? You put your characters in the order that you feel most comfortable with using, and you also put them in the order that you feel is best for the situation, right?
Correct.
If you want to again get some data on your opponent, maybe put up a character that I wouldn't say could care less if you lose, but if you lose them, it's not that detrimental to your game plan because I feel like everybody's got that character where like if they die, it's like damn. All right, I can do this. It's gonna
Yeah.
suck, but I can do this.
Again, everybody has that one character like that's the centerfold. That's that fifth column for them.
Yeah,
And if that
exactly.
character goes down, yeah. It's like
Exactly.
Bill
That's
Paxton
the
said, it's
party
game over.
starter, the
Yeah.
actual boss character.
Mm-hmm. All right, we jump back into this now. Got Wero going up against Jago. And again, Wero, like I said, Wero put on such an amazing show with this Yuri
Yeah,
combo breaker.
Mako was not playing around that weekend. They're like, hey,
No, no,
listen,
no, no, no.
y'all knew we was coming. Y'all, listen, we've been here much longer than y'all. Like, y'all just got
Mhm.
here. We live here, right?
Exactly.
A lot of Bane enthusiasts in the building.
Mm-hmm. All right, but again, good pickup. Sparrow drop for the fall. Nice. Ooh, gotta eat that one.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna get a lot of soy
Oh,
sauce on the ground here as Jago gets the corner combo. Opting to stick in the corner, going for a reset. But Wero doesn't care about that. Another
not one
character
bit.
that got some nice adjustments. A lot of Yuri
Here we
players
go.
out here going in. Nice reset to the plus frames. Listen, you can't do that.
Oh,
Oh, let me hit you with a little bit of your own medicine,
where is my money?
right?
That's
Listen,
all I hear every time them slaps come up in my ears. All right. Where's
I
my
feel
money?
like the most disrespectful grabs in the game, or some of the most disrespectful grabs in the game, is Yuri's command grab and Dino's command grab. Like, Dino just straight up dunks you on your head, and the freeze frame makes it so much better, right?
Yeah.
Yuri takes you like you are a small child. Like, what are you doing? She's disciplining you with her command
Basically.
grab, yo. That's a nice one.
You know, it's basically, it becomes that meme joke. Like, why are you running? All right. Why are you running? All right?
Yeah, exactly. Why are you running? That's why you took so much damage so early on, Jago. But Jago saying the same thing. Listen, you're not gonna bully me.
Oh,
What you not
big
gonna do?
hits on this one. He wants to make extra sure she's down.
And that was a beautiful sequence.
Mm.
Jago following Big Mama's rules. Finish your plate. Finish your plate.
Yep. All right, but again, Wero's Iori's coming on deck, and Wero with Iori is one of those Rembrandt moments for me. This is a guy who, again, has been rocking this character for ages.
The legacy knowledge.
Exactly. And it's like you said, you can always you can really tell who's a legacy Yuri player and who just started playing Yuri. Nothing against the rookies, all right? But there's a sacred knowledge.
Yeah, you can only
A
achieve
sacred
this with
intimacy.
time.
Yeah,
Like this is nothing that
exactly.
comes easily.
Mm.
That is also the probably one of my favorite things about watching this game at a high level is all of the nuances, all of the mannerisms from the players here, the unique decision making that you see often. For example, Tamago, when he gets a beat on you, he is in there. That man cranked out how many jump CDs with Rock? Right? In a row. Like he'll just keep doing it. And you'll sit there thinking, like, why is he doing that? Like, it's good, but it ain't that good. But it doesn't matter. You just know. And Wero, knowing that
Yeah.
that combo would kill, good stuff.
And again, just another thing, Yuri having one of not the top of the list, but one of my favorite new climaxes in this game. Not because of the weird voice trick, but because of the look on his face after he's done. Like he again has that giant explosion, stands up, and like there's just this ash fall snow, and you just can't help but get the feeling that I gotta do this shit again.
Yeah, like he's more annoyed to fight you than excited or angry. Like he's like,
Right.
oh my gosh, if you'd have just shut up, like I would have
Mm-hmm.
gone around you. Like
Yeah.
now I
But
gotta
again, here we
actually
go.
try. Now I gotta get my clothes ruffled up. You see, look, I just ironed this shirt today.
Mm-hmm.
I just got this jacket from the cleaners, and now
Yeah.
look at you. Now look where we at. Now I got a dirty jacket, and now you in the dirt. So who's the real winner here, huh? Who's the real loser here?
All right, just trying to go for the feints on that one. I like it. Locked down in the corner, and again, that quick B&B right there from Clark. Another one of the benefits of the patch here. Not that he actually needed it, but still, anything good is still a step in the right direction.
Oh, nice challenge there from Jago getting in there. And that's something that you need as a grappler. You have to be able to enforce that game plan. You got to be able to keep them still. Wero understanding that's what he wants is staying on the move. The classic cross up jump D and the Ori staple. All right, some good pressure there. Jago looking for a clear and concise gap to get through, but Wero doing a great job not giving him many. Jago forcing the issue, puts him back in the corner. One more clean hit could do it. Oh, and the catch!
Ooh, got him. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that he was gonna finish off with the Rekka, but he was able to actually get that first hit and then take it to the air to get the CD. Yeah, them's the skills, my friend. Them's the skills.
All right, good confirm there. This should be death.
Oh yeah.
And that's the other thing too.
It's
You know,
still alive.
you get so used to playing against these characters a certain way because they were, you know, some of their weaknesses were a lot more pronounced than other characters, right? So you could very easily figure out how to go about these characters. But now, it's like, nah, you can't do that to me no more now, buddy. All right, good pressure here. Frame traps. Oh, Jago
nice use of the
out this time.
there, baby.
Understanding.
Not dealing with this at all.
Yes. Like, listen, that's the last time. All right, jump light kick there.
All right, decent trade. Gets him with the penalty again.
And another catch.
This is a big combo. It's going to be coming out too.
Oh yeah. And
how's he
going
going to catch this? Oh yeah, he's going for it.
Yeah, he wants all the damage. I'm cashing all the way out. Listen, get me out of here. I'm done. I've paid my dues. I have put in the time. It's time for me to withdraw. All right, it's time for me to go.
Definitely want to give a quick shout out to that last ditch shatter strike from Wero. Half a character length over, that would have been a completely different match.
And that again, those nuances, a lot of micro events taking place here. Those very subtle differences, those very subtle, changes of pace that make a lot of the difference here. Oh, and a beautiful catch, and another
Here we
one.
go.
Woo! We'll try to get something funky going, but no dice gets the combo anyway.
Gotcha.
Okay, hard knockdown. Oh, try to catch him
Oh,
with
wow.
that grown man button, that stand C. Bar stand C.
All right.
Oh, beautiful
They're
trap
doing a good
there.
job
Can't deal with
drawing
that.
the line in the sand.
And Yuri's
Wow.
one of those characters that is a very annoying character to catch. Her whole deal is how quick she is. A lot of air mobility to boot with that. You'd see how she's out of there. Air fireballs, got the demon flip, command grabs.
Ooh. She got
Very
nothing good
slippery
from that.
character. Yeah,
The
DP.
DP.
Yeah, you gotta respect all that. Frame traps. Listen, had Yuri had a little more health, that could have got real ugly. Because I'm pretty sure she could combo from that trade.
Yes, yes, she can.
Yeah, so Jago needed
Here we
that.
go.
Oh, blocked the cross up this time. Good stuff there from Jago.
Trying to go for the overhead, but still has to deal with this clock.
Oh,
Gotcha.
judo chop. Yeah,
Ooh,
get out
good
of
to
there.
wake up the SDP.
You think I won't spin this meter?
All right.
Oh, that is time. No, the height was slightly off.
That was just again, missed it by that much.
Yeah, again, the subtleties. Oh, the subtleties. Read the roll, read the backdash, but it was not good enough. A lot of time burned by Jago there. Even though he's losing to Clark, he definitely caused Wero to lose a lot of time. So now Wero's going to have to fight at a deficit anyway. But the meter advantage is on his side.
Indeed. All right, blocks the cross up. Just take the damage in the air. Nobody there for the far stand seat.
Oh, it could have got a lot more for that, but they didn't believe. They
Get
believed
the
in that
sneak from a
one.
low profile. Here we go. Launch.
Or carry. Hard
Just go for the
knockdown.
record.
Next hit could kill. So understanding the keeping of the resources there.
Hits
The
him with
Twitter
the
combo.
fireworks. Yep. Gotcha.
Nice. Oh no, didn't do the OTG.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
The subtleties. For better or for worse. And this is definitely getting worse for Wero as that drop cost him almost everything.
Oh,
I lied. It did cost him everything. Chat.
If
Oh
it was-
my goodness.
if there was ever a time to go that extra mile and style on somebody, it would have been then. Had he had gone for the claw follow up to the Maiden Master, he would have won the match. But then he gets turned around.
Woo. All right, Wero turn that around.
Yeah.
And the meter advantage is in his favor. So again, the Shatter Strike from heaven getting him
And
through.
that's the Shatter Strike he was looking for last match. All right.
Right.
Okay, but now we got the meter to deal with.
Hesitation on both ends here. Both players not trying to get sent to the Shadow Realm early.
All right, goes for the
Trying to
catches
stay out
out.
of that negative zone. Oh, good catch on the roll. A little option select there.
Nice cross up. Gets the opportunity, goes to the overhead. Into a full shining knuckle, and again, Wero is going to take that. See, now that is a hard-fought match right there. That is the ups and the downs. That is the high-intensity drama that a lot of sportscasters always talk about when it gets to those later rounds. And it isn't so much about who's bigger or who's faster. It's about who wants it more. It's about who's, again, ready to sacrifice to get that W. And right there, Wero, he had a couple of bad breaks. I'm not gonna lie, but
oh yeah, that drop combo, the drop Iori combo, yo, listen, that right there could have cost him the whole match. Really, that one mistake at this level, that one mistake, that drop, that misread, the grab you didn't tech but you swore you did. could very easily put everything out of reach. Everything.
But as Iron Merchant once said, again, he was able to close the show like the professional he is, and that's one of the main things that I would hope a lot of new players coming into KOF learn from the players before them. Don't fall victim to the quicksand mentality, where if one thing goes wrong, like, oh, they checked the throw that you really needed, or you were just literally 2 or 3 frames away from a conversion that you were hoping for, and it didn't go through. Bad things are going to happen. There is no such thing as a perfect game plan. No matter what goes down, simply respond in the moment. My father always told me there are 2 types of people in the world: people who react and people who respond. You need to respond in those tense moments. That's what the experience, that's what that, steely gaze when it comes to KOF grants you. The wherewithal to know to respond instead of react.
I'm glad that you mentioned that. I'm glad that you actually made that distinction, because something that I have noticed in this game, particularly, is
Hmm.
the amount of responses people have for so many different scenarios. Most notably, when people get hit, right? When they're getting hit right there,
Yep.
that was supposed to be a setup. That was supposed to be Sonic's pressure.
Right.
But Dogor said no. Dogor was like, all right, you got the first hit, but that's it. You better have something nice, because I don't believe it. All right, now Sonic's making a believer. Responses. No
And
such thing as a perfect game plan. So you just move on to the next step. And the next
all I
step
have to
is
say,
the Rock himself. Rock out.
all I have to say, I'm sorry. Like, again, I hate to exclaim in such a way because it's uncharacteristic to me, but that was a beautiful win right there.
That was some beautiful KOF. Listen, Ramon
Yes,
is
sir.
out here smoothing. Listen, folks, these are some very hardworking players. If you would like to support, contribute directly to the pot for free, definitely be sure to hit that Matcherino. You can use the
By all
command
means.
/Matcherino to bring up the link. Remember, the Matcherino is free to use. All you have to do is click the link, utilize the coupon code and/or the sponsor quest to contribute to the pot to help these players out.
Right.
Let's hook them up. All right, some back and forth action here from Dogor and Sonic. Dogor trying to work hard to erase this deficit.
And to his credit, like, Sonic still was able to put in the work with this Ramon. If you can get a control character into the yellow health, you succeeded. Especially when you're on point.
Ooh, and a good catch there, but Sonic not using the meter on those. I guess they don't necessarily believe that they're gonna always get the hit, because sometimes it doesn't work. And good stuff there, but a drop on that. I understand that. I play this character. Listen, I get that part. Just when the 4B for some strange reason is coming out too slow, but I'm like, I just pushed the button as soon as it was available. I guess because I was 2 frames off, which is this character. 2 frames off will get you killed playing with K-Dash.
All right, but now we got Betty on screen, and Betty's another character that, again, her stock has risen considerably from the last patch, which is insane because she really she wasn't on the lower end of things to begin with.
Yeah, Clark's been out here dodging missiles and bullets, and Elizabeth's family is the one who actually makes the weapons, so she's gonna profit regardless.
Okay, here we go. Nice block screen, meet in the air.
She is a she comes from money. She is always gonna have it in her pocket, just like that overhead. I'm sorry, it's a mid now, unless they spend meter. But you see that she's bringing out the shine.
Oh yes.
Keeping the pressure going, but Yashido with a full stick of butter, 3.5 bars.
It's a dangerous
from downtown. That jump A. Another buff that was not useless for this character. Now, this is one of those situations, right? Like, think Tekken Rage. 4-bar Yashido can very easily get that damage back. So Dogor's gonna have to do a hell of a job to keep them out. And I don't think they got it. They didn't get what they needed. Level 2, climax cancel coming.
Oh yeah. That was telegraphed all the way from the other side of the screen. I'm sorry.
I will take 1,000% responsibility on that because listen, it's gonna happen. All right, I have no shame in that curse. If I had to do it all over again, I would because this character didn't get buffed for no reason. All right.
No sir.
This is life. This is the reality now. Ooh, we got more there. Oh, nice stuff. The jump A. Coming in quick.
And just like you said, Jago, had the resources to turn everything around, and that is exactly what happened.
It's one of those situations where like, you know, you hurt them and it just ends up pissing them off, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like boss battles with stages. You get the help all the way down just to see it sheathe that, just to see it shed that armor into like a skin that's made of molten energy and years of like just sitting in there hardening itself or whatever. Like it's like an armor, but it's not. It's like skin, so they're more agile and stronger.
Right, but now we're seeing a total character switch here from Dogor.
Yeah, putting Athena on the board actually changes things up a lot in this case because one of the things about Yashido, for all his gorilla-like mannerisms, there is a very, very distinct flaw of his, and that's how he counters hard zoning, or in this case, his lack of counters for hard zoning. And Athena is a character that could very easily turn all these characters' days into terrible ones because again, she has the DP, she has reflect, she has a lot of different ways to keep you out. But Sonic not caring about none of that.
No, not one bit.
Like as I'm sitting here trying to explain the jacket, Sonic took it and put it on him. He's like, nah, listen, you want to know why tigers don't have jackets? Because they always warm, baby. They got the fur. They got their own.
Like I said, again, I know nobody is a huge fan of this movie, but I always remember that one line from Spider-Man 3. Never wound what you can't kill. All right?
Yeah.
And right now, SonicHackedYou, he is proving, like I said, you need to put this tiger down right now if you want to keep it going.
Right.
And again, it's just the, I would go so far as to say that, like, the awkwardness of Ramon's, like, moveset plays to his benefit right now.
Yeah, this is definitely a character you have to do your homework on because even though a lot of people be like, this character's trash, you can't just take that and that be it. You have to know why he's trash. If you believe it, if you believe so, right? You have to understand what it is about this character that you feel is lacking and then capitalize off of that. Down, but didn't believe. Another one, but no meter. This is the I know these woes. This is the two-sided coin. It's the two-sided coin of K-Dash. You either believe or you don't. And sometimes even if you do believe, it won't work out. Oh, there it is. You believe that time. And a stylish finish.
Oh yes, sir. I go so far as to say that is not, again, I want to say this, but I'm hesitant. I'm inches away from saying that might just be his Sunday best when it comes to finishes. But now we got some issues to deal with. We got Cronin on screen. And Cronin gives not a single damn about what your plan was.
Yeah, you the old and busted K-Dash. I'm the new hotness.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? You see all these numbers? All these numbers I got, son? Oos? Oos?
Oh, yo.
That was sexy. That was nice. I like that. Even if he loses, that's a highlight reel right there. Listen, we got Twitter combos all night. I like it.
That's the Sunday best show right
He's
there.
Been there.
He ain't done. He ain't done.
Oh. That was nice. That was nice.
Yo. Down out right there. That is again right there. That is what puts that little emphasis That's that extra something that gives K his dash.
Yeah. Sonic earned that one. That was
Oh
nice.
yeah.
And that's the thing, right? Like, K Dash is one of those characters. Honestly, the whole team is comprised of characters where, again, you have to do your homework on both
Mm-hmm.
sides. If you want to play
Right.
as them, or if you're facing against them, you have to put the work in. You can't just go up against them and feel like that's that. You just can't go in there and just think that whatever, I'm just gonna do what I do and it'll be fine, because it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. That just ain't how it works, baby. That's not how any of this works.
Yeah, definitely good stuff there from Sonic. Um, a name that we've been seeing around since launch, so definitely not a stranger to the high level of things.
Oh no, they've been here before.
Yeah, bouncing around. That was some good stuff. Yeah, bouncing around on screen and off.
And the like one boon that I have to give Sonic's gameplay, and I know that I'm harping on Ramon a lot, but considering the amount of work that he's putting in with Ramon, it's hard not to. But one of the best facets of his offense is the simple fact that he doesn't have any problem allowing his opponent to miscalculate.
He has a lot of confidence in that. You saw that he was very comfortable at the ranges that he was playing.
Mm-hmm.
Very comfortable.
I said, and again, like even better was that he had that level of confidence going up against Athena. Ramon on paper, and I really need to underline this, on paper, should not flourish, should not succeed against a heavy zoner like Athena. And yet, we just saw SonicHackedYou not necessarily steamroll, but again, slowly and methodically pick apart this Athena.
Yep. That is definitely that. I'm just still caught up. I'm still trying to process what's happening here. This is consistency now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to see more of Sonic. I already said this before. I'll say it again. If I'm seeing a person play Ramon against you, I'm sorry. It's over. I'm taking their side. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, because very few things in this world make me happier than seeing high tier players lose to low tier characters. And I know that you can say what you will about that statement, but where I'm coming from with this, I am of the mind to where anybody plays what they want, and then not to mention when it comes to these tier lists, it doesn't matter if you can't put it together.
Mm-hmm.
And furthermore, most folks don't even know what it takes to put together a lot of these characters. They take very very quick glances. They brush over them. They look for something that's easily accessible to do, that's strong. And I understand the logic behind that, but that doesn't mean that the character doesn't have anything strong. It just means that you have to look a little deeper. You have to keep digging. It's not like Clark, right, where everything kind of just meshes together.
Exactly, everything works.
Like, take Iori for example, right? Iori's got good stuff, but again, Iori is one of those characters where you have to do your homework. You cannot
Mm-hmm.
just play this character and then you're just gonna get away with stuff. You have to know what you're doing.
Mm. Now, this is not KOF 14, so yeah, he definitely needs to be fully aware of what Iori is capable of and what he is not capable of. And that's the same across the board for every character. Good trade.
Yeah.
All right, trying to be a little slow. Go for the low profile stuff.
Yeah, going for that mobility aspect of it. Kokee trying to do everything possible to keep Jago from getting a clean hit. But that's the thing about Clark. He doesn't need them. A lot of his best buttons are the strong ones, which means that each time he touches you, he's chunking away at some health.
Yes, sir, he is. All right, but now we got the Sacred Flame coming up on stage.
Oh, that sweeps so good.
Ooh, nobody home for the Frankensteiner. Gets a low profile combo. Lock him down in the corner. Goes to the cancel. Ooh, double tap.
Oh, the grown-up stuff. The grown-up combos. All right, somebody's gotta, somebody's been doing their homework.
Yeah,
Right?
look,
Somebody's been clocking in.
Yo, Kokee
At
is
the
just
Kyo Kusanagi dojo.
Ooh, that status strike again.
Yeah.
Too far away for the command grab, though, if you can call it that.
Remember, you gotta shatter those expectations.
Yeah, Mvskokee out here, he's doing his best Miz impersonation. I came to play. All right.
Another one. You gotta watch it.
Oh, damn.
I'm not playing with you. You play my game.
Nice.
Yeah, Kyo is a character that definitely has stood the test of time. Definitely has some pretty good iterations out there. A legacy character. I feel like Kyo is definitely like like the Kyo. I mean, like the Kyo is the Kyo, right? I feel like he's like the Ryu of the game, kind of. Like you have Rio, but in terms of like legacy presence, and quite possibly the story behind them, right? Like, cause Kyo is the main one of the main protagonists. Like he's the Kusanagi family. Yeah, the Kusanagi family is like a family of demon fighters, low key.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, got some Castlevania vibes going on, right? Shades of Belmont out here.
I mean, hey, let's give the boy some credit. He knows how to rock that headband.
Oh yeah. Listen, if you got a headband, immediately main protagonist. That's what you gotta look for there. All right, Gato putting a stop to that mess. He's like, listen, you just got here. I've been practicing kung fu for decades. All of y'all suck. That's the funniest thing about Gato. Gato is essentially that FGC player that just is the ultimate villain. Like, just everybody sucks.
All right,
I could care less.
Cancel here.
Like, I don't know who talks more shit, Gato or K-Brad, I'm gonna just go ahead. Would definitely tell you about yourself. Yeah. Like, if he is clearly outplaying you, he's like, bro, what's happening?
I would go so far as like it's K-Brad is definitely he's the more prolific shit talker.
Right.
But when it comes to Gato is the more definitive shit talker. But doesn't matter what kind of game you talk, ain't nothing stopping you from that hard edge, son.
Yeah, he said, listen, I'm like you now. I could do stuff too. I mean, it ain't like back in the day. All right, this ain't the early 2000s.
Yeah, he went full Captain Phillips. All right. Yeah, he went full Captain Phillips on. He says, look at me, all right. I'm top tier now, okay?
Exactly. You will respect me. I am a boy, Gato. Rock out here, proving that he is the boy. Look at those eyes. That is definitely the boy indeed. And we must keep an eye on him at all costs.
Yeah.
That's fiery blood pumping through that cat's veins.
Yeah, like I said, just talking about it like an inner conflict. Like I said, you are literally the spawn of Geese Howard, but you are raised and nurtured by Terry Bogard.
Right.
Like opposites attracting. I could not think of a stronger example.
All right, good stuff there. Trying to maintain the air control from Jago. Yeah, utilizing that special move there to keep him in the corner, maintain some pressure. Not much that can happen if you're at range, but it does do a good job of keeping people from being able to jump at you. So
yeah,
you're using a string, you get the pushback. They can't immediately
not
respond.
A huge conversion off that punish. Huh.
Yeah, nerves have to be settling in at this point because this is losers.
Damn.
Yeah, we are now officially in the water, in the depths.
Yeah, man. So again, like I said,
the road is dark and hell is hot.
Exactly. Like I said again, these tiny mistakes, now's not the time for them. All right. Again, literally, I always remember something that I learned in Europe. Measure twice, cut once. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't have any game. No, don't have any ifs involved with the game plan right now.
Oh, good conversion there. Jago's
There we
Rio has
go.
definitely been putting in a lot of work here throughout the tournament. We're not even talking about just this match, but in general,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Rio is honestly Jago's star of the show.
I can
I feel
definitely
like
concur.
Rio is the MVP there.
I would definitely co-sign on that because with Rio, he's not the big flashy type. Doesn't have the huge YouTube combos or anything. But when you need somebody to get in, commit to the damage, and put a hurting on someone, Rio's your man.
Yeah, exactly. And then you just have to play real vanilla for the next like 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's it. Look, there are worse fates that you can suffer when it comes to KOF. So yeah, and again, that big boy combo right there, son.
Listen, I feel like Koki practices that combo every time they boot up the game. They're like,
Mm.
nah, listen, I'm hitting this on somebody. All right. And I
Oh
understand
yeah,
that. I feel like we all have that setup that we keep trying. Like, listen, I gotta figure out a way to get this off. Cause baby, listen, if I hit this on stream,
oh yeah. Like I said,
yeah,
yeah, like I
and
said,
look,
it's
they
gonna be
got
the talk
they
of the
got
town.
the reduced version too, right? They like, nah,
Yeah.
I can do the regular version. I can hit it without meter, without a lot of meter. Oh, and speaking about a lot of meter,
Mm, 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 mm.
Jago trying to do everything possible to lock this match out. Koki
Oh,
looking for
gotcha.
a way out, but is
Mm,
not gonna get it.
mm, mm, mm.
All
I
right, now that was
said,
just under 42 seconds, so not maximum health gained, but
but a good jump.
enough. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
enough. All
You
right,
know.
Team Garo in the house once again. Nice DP there from Jago, doing everything
Here we
possible
go.
to get the party started. Oh no, and the low profile on
Yo,
the jump
the
CD.
defense. But again, the lack of belief.
Gato sweep still good. Ooh,
Oh
confirms,
man,
baby.
it's locking down. It's corner pressure.
Pressure
It's
is
starting to build.
yeah, it's getting there. Oh,
All
get
right,
off
gets himself
me.
out of there. Nobody home for the EX command throw. And
Oh,
again,
stacker
it
pressure.
begins.
And what a that you know, listen,
Yo, it's
reversal
he
grab
doesn't have the meter.
is the stuff of legendary. Oh, shot strike.
Oh
Oh my
no.
goodness. Bit of a
Yo,
buffer issue there. Didn't want the DP, wanted a little something extra, but the run buffer.
gotcha.
Oh
Mm.
my goodness, the
And the
wall.
mid-air blowback.
And Koki stays alive. We are not in losers finals, so this is still just a best of 3.
Mm, mm, mm,
Yeah, still got a hell of a journey to get to the top.
I'm not gonna lie, man. That got the heart racing a little bit. That was a
Listen,
nail
it was
biter.
getting crazy. It was definitely getting crazy. There was not a lot of damage left on the table there. Everybody was taking
Mm-hmm.
their plate. Everybody was taking what they could get. And like, listen, I'm eating here. I need to eat. And that's the thing. I feel like each character outside of the point characters, they gotta show up, right? They're the ones just getting beat up, just like, oh man,
Mm-hmm.
when am I gonna get to do the cool 3 damage, 3 damage super cancel, advanced cancel combo?
Yeah.
Shoot,
And this
when
is
am I gonna
literally
get to do
them
some
taking
nice?
on for
When
the
am I gonna
team.
get to do some cool shit like that? Why I gotta be out in the front, get beat up, build a meter for your ungrateful ass?
Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Clark, he said, "Nah, I'm eating regardless." Forcing the guard cancel. That's what you want. Not a lot of resources on the table. One clean hit is gonna hurt a lot here. Using that sweep, forever a threat. Another one. Oh,
One strange
nice
facet,
confirm there.
yeah, one strange facet I've seen from Jago is that he does not go for the super cancel when he gets the elbow follow up.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of Clarks feel like I guess the super cancel isn't particularly worth it. If it's not like a 200 health scenario situation, I feel like they're just more concerned about the next mix up because he could definitely get it done with half a bar after the
Oh
first
yeah.
one, right? Oh, jump CD
Blowback.
there. Oh
Oh.
my goodness, what a response! Keyword of the
Mm.
evening.
Got
And
him.
Remember, folks, we do have an active Matcherino going. We are in top 8 territory. So remember,
Yes,
if you want
sir.
to help out on the pot bonus here, hook up those players, these hard working players, definitely type in that Matcherino command in the chat, !Matcherino. Utilize the link to capitalize off of the coupon code and the sponsor quest. Not even an and or, do them both. Capitalize on all of that. Get as much of a contribution as you can because guess what? It's free.
And
It's
again,
free,
every
baby.
time, exactly, every time one of these matches makes you pause and say, "Oh my damn," you need to go to the match arena. All right.
If you gassed, if you weren't sure if you were going to be able to breathe or not while watching these matches, you need to hit that match arena. If you
Mm-hmm.
said, yo, that was cool, that was sick, or that was OD, or maybe all of the above, you need to hit that match arena. If you think there's a character here that you want to try out, because listen, people watch tournaments all the time, right? And they're like, man, I need to play that character. And that character doing a lot right now. Damn, maybe I need to try out Kyo. All right. I want to do damage like Rio. Hold on. If you felt like that, even an inkling of that, oh my goodness, what a response. The stuff on the Shadow Strike. Listen, hit the Matcherino, folks. You see how hard these people are working. You see what they want. They want it all. Hook them up. Help them out.
They putting it all on the table, so the least y'all can do is put a little bit out for them.
17, 16 seconds on the clock. Cross up, was it not?
Down.
I don't know. You know what's on that hit on? I can't.
I believe that is what the young folks call.
I don't know. Like, I got hit too. Listen, don't feel too bad about that, Jago. I got hit too. All right, we all got hit on that one.
But again, another thing to point out about this match in particular, we are in loser side on the top 8, but these particular simple fights, they are going to the wire. All right, there has not been a single match that has ended with unread buttons. Okay, with unread numbers. My mistake.
Listen,
We've gotten down to single digits twice.
Kokee is feeling it right now. You can see it in the movement. I feel like a Kyo feels its most powerful. Feels they're most powerful when they're cranking out the jump Bs and the jump CDs. Like their placement of those just improves by tenfold.
Oh yeah.
Oh, try to go for something funky, but no dice. Quick mode. Quick back is still active. Oh my goodness! And you know, yeah, like there's something else is active too.
Oh. Mvskokee moving forward.
Yeah, Kyo definitely gives me freight train vibes. Like starts out slow, not too slow because it's still a train.
Right.
Like it's definitely pumping fire in there, and there's definitely a lot of steam going, and there's constant motion. But I feel like once the Kyo gets going, it's out of there.
Again, they warmed up. They pulling out of that station, baby. But the second they get that open road, the second they get on them tracks, ain't got to worry about nothing. Ain't got to worry about no traffic. Ain't got to worry about no conductors on them. It's full steam ahead. Woo, they on fire.
Right? And again, Kyo is definitely more of the Ryu of the game as opposed to, Rio, right? So for those of you that are new to KOF, if you want a character that basically gives you just a little bit, like pretty much a jack of all trades, you got everything that you need. You have a strong CD, you have a strong blowback. Normals are pretty good. You have Rekka, right? You have a DP. You pretty much have everything except the projectile.
Correct.
But you have the means to get away from those projectiles, to deal with them,
And he is the perfect countermeasure for what he would have to deal with himself.
Right. Listen, Kokee, you're still pushing, so good stuff out there. And again, good stuff to all of our players. Everybody is putting that work in, and you can definitely appreciate that, right? Because it's very easy to go hard for the majors like Combo Breaker or Next Level or Wednesday Night Fights. It's very easy to go hard for the notable tournaments, right? But it's something special to go just as hard for the diamond in the rough tournaments, as I like to call them, right? Because we have so many. Like the fighting game community grows with each year. So, there's stuff happening all over, and those tournaments that might not have the same kind of traction as those majors to go in and show up and show out, right? To sign up, show
Right.
up, and show out for these tournaments in a similar fashion. It's very good stuff. So shout outs to all the players that signed up, that participated. Remember, these tournaments are free to enter. So the
Mm-hmm.
next time you hear about the next rollback on block, the next rollback hosting KOF 15, right? On PC or PS4, you never know. You got to make sure you keep an eye out for that because there's tournaments for both. Next
Mm-hmm.
time you see that, make sure you sign up. Again, it's free. If you signed up
Yeah.
for NLBC online, if you signed up for ICFC online, if you have signed up for DreamHack online, if you have signed up for any online tournament online before, you should definitely check this one out.
Definitely. And
You
again,
know, a
in
tournament with an
most of these
active
cases,
matcherino, like a tournament with an active matcherino is always a good opportunity. And not
right?
to mention, talk about it. Tell your friends, right? The more people that get involved, the better.
Exactly. Word of mouth is one of the best methods that we have of growing the scene.
Yeah, definitely got to keep the word going, right? Everybody gets on Twitter to talk about they, to get in their feelings and do a whole bunch of nonsense. But listen, when it comes to the crowd stuff, when it comes to the community stuff, the building up stuff, that's when a lot of people get quiet. So don't be one of those individuals. Definitely get out, say something, right? Speak up, spread the word, let folks
Yeah.
know.
Again, you
Utilize your
never
time.
know.
Utilize your time to utilize some of your time. It's not gonna take much. Don't
No,
take
not one
much.
bit.
Simple retweet, repost, share the link in the Discord server. Listen, that's how a lot of these tournaments get started up.
Exactly. And if you
Discord is
need
is is a
a
nice
prime,
wave.
and if you need a prime example of how something small can grow and build, might I present to the court Exhibit A, Lunar Bout. That started with five guys who just love playing SNK games, saying they want to have a little get together. And now look at it. It is one of the premier events for SNK heads throughout the country.
Listen, Lunar Bout had so many great players in attendance that night. That tournament was amazing. And another tournament that I feel like not enough people had talked about. Like people were watching, but I feel like not enough people were talking about. Bum's Birthday Bash. Bum's Birthday Bash was an extremely stacked tournament.
Indeed.
Extremely stacked. You had Necro, you had Tega, you had Talibops,
Mm-hmm.
Tamago, right? The guy who won it, Coach Steve. So many killers in the building. So many killers.
Yep.
And then also so many people that you haven't even heard of who just love playing the game, who are also quite possibly just as dangerous.
I can confirm that. As a matter of fact, I actually have inside information on this. Somebody showed up to Mom's birthday bash that we have not seen collectively since the 13 days. And when it came time for him, he signed up. We didn't know where to place him. Okay? This dude was a killer in 13. I didn't really see much of him in 14. I know he dabbled, but at that time in his life, he wasn't able to really get out. So I couldn't give you a good stretch or a good description of how well he played. But when it came to this, he showed up. Everybody, it's like the expression: if you know, you know. And the second we saw him, we thought, "Oh shit, he's here. He's here for KOF, isn't he? Where the hell do we put him in the bracket?" Again, we know what he's capable of, but is that translated from game to game? Is he one of those dudes who's just again like basically an oligarch when it comes to gaming, or is he like just a piecemeal? He worked in this game, didn't work in the next game, and now we have no idea how to gauge his talent. I'll be perfectly frank. When he showed up, just his presence put everybody on notice.
Yep. And there's a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Evo is gonna be something crazy. that place is going to explode. Pools are going to last for like 7 hours, like 6-7 hours, yo. And I'm not exaggerating. You're going to understand. Combo Breaker had 620 plus signups, right?
Yeah.
620 plus players. And it wasn't even full international representation. China
No,
wasn't
it's
there in
not.
full force. Japan wasn't there in full force. You still got cats from freaking South America that hadn't showed up yet. Listen, Mexico, the whole they could just pick from the whole nation at this point. Listen,
Yeah.
you could go to you could pick a farmer, right, and be like, hey, go KOF.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. And you would think that I'm generalizing, right? But no, like that's a way of life down there. Every time
Mhm.
I was at a tournament, where were the Mexicans? At a CRT playing KOF on the screen. That's just how it was going down. That's not me generalizing. That is a pure fact.
And
You can play
speaking of
KOF music
Mexico,
on the street and people will recognize what you're playing.
and speaking of Mexico, we are head first into our winners finals right now, and our boy Sonic hacked you with the Ramon going up against Wero Asamiya.
Yes. And
Oh, good
Sonic
jump
Hack
in.
You has been on a clinic, definitely trying to make this Ramon happen. But Wero understanding what Ramon wants to make happen, again, doing the homework, making sure you
Yes, sir.
understand what this character can and can't do. And Wero is utilizing that mobility, spacing them out, fireballs, keeping them out all day, but went for a
Ooh.
wild read there, but no dice. Gonna get the side switch.
Ooh, gets the drop toe hold.
Oh
All
my
right.
goodness, get out of my face, get out of my field, get out of my life. EXDP from Wero takes round number 1.
Okay. All right. But again, a decent chunk of health chipped off of Wero right there from the Ramon. So K-Dash is going to have a slightly easier inroads if he's able to get
Oh,
promoted
nice block
on
there
this.
on the overhead, but Wero doesn't care. He had a backup plan.
Nice conversion off that mid-air CB, too.
I would like to
Well,
see
he's
Sonic
waiting for it.
utilize some meter on that just to get the hard knockdown. Or at the very least, some sort of setup, right? But opting to keep that meter for the big damaging corner carry, because honestly, like Sonic gets that clean hit and is taking you for a ride for sure.
Ooh, but again, the cross-up, that's going to be a dropped K. Wero right now. Like I said, making a statement.
Here it
But
is,
yo,
the Destiny battle.
again, you love it, I love it, we all love it. Everybody
Yeah,
loves it.
last time I ran into you, you screwed me over, buddy.
Mm-hmm. All right, but
Badly,
again,
you gotta play me you gotta play me. Yeah,
all right,
I
here
need to
we go.
talk to
Here comes
you.
the combos.
Yeah, I need to holler at you. All right, could have killed off of that, but opting to save the meter, and that might come back to haunt them.
Yeah, it definitely will. You could have gone for the sledgehammer there. Yeah, it's
Yeah, you could
all
have did
right, but again,
the light jet rush to go into the light DP into a super cancel if you needed it.
okay, so Wero Asamiya up one in winners finals right now.
Yeah, that legacy Eori paying dividends right now. Eori, a character that can essentially go anywhere. But a lot of
Speak
people like to
on it,
put him
brother.
on point because base kit is pretty strong right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, but Sonic is jumping right back into it, sticking with the ones that brought him to the dance. And again,
Oh, low
oh, the
profile on the
low
jump in
profile
there. Good stuff.
Sonic, the
Meaty
jump in
jump
the
in.
overhead.
Hard knockdown. All right, going for the good stuff. Getting out of there.
Again,
Wow, what movement there from Sonic.
but again, this is, like you said, this is the mark of a legacy character. Wero is not allowing Sonic to do anything with this remote.
I didn't even know he could cancel the DP into the little attack grab. That's crazy.
All right, but again, here comes Sonic. Does he have enough meter to make anything happen? Goes to the sun, tries to go
Oh
for the block,
my
but
goodness,
doesn't
those
get it.
decisions. The
Yeah,
subtleties are real. That was an amazing read there from Wero. Good stuff.
yes, sir.
Using the DP to get out of there, knowing he needed a button there to keep the pressure going. Oh my goodness, and what an adjustment there, getting all of the Rekka hits.
Asamiya gets a fireball from the no blowback.
All right, now this is something you
Ooh,
want to
nice
skate
back up.
as you force him to spin the bar on the guard cancel. Oh, again, if you're slightly off, you die. All right, good stuff there with the heavy DP, getting out of there, but misses the safe jump.
Ooh,
You can't delay that. You got to immediately go into the jump Z.
boom. That's how we do it right there. Mm. And again,
All
we're
right.
Asamiya working on a possible second OCV here on Winners Finals.
All right, using the blowback there for movement. Good stuff there on the empty cancel. Oh, gets caught.
Gets all
It's a
of it.
recent adjustment. Jump D now having a hurt box under the legs as well, allowing for moments like that. All right, opted to save the bar last time and paid for it. Let's see what happens this time.
Yeah, you don't want to die now. All right.
All right, good
Okay.
check there
And
with the
this is
jab.
definitely Ori.
But this is no better. Again, Yashido
No,
very limited against hard zoning. So Wero here doesn't have to really commit. Even though Yashido has the 5 bars, opts to go into max mode straight up, which I do like because that is an attack and defense buff. So caught him with the EX rush, the EX flurries. All right, no dice on the max mode there. Gets hit with the DP trap into the super. Force to spin a bar, and that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful here. Yashido has to slow down and fight against the zoning like everybody else.
Right. Okay, so now SonicHackedYou on the wrong side of 2-0 in Winners Finals. So, professional opinion. Jump back into it, or well, all right, that answers that question. I was gonna say either jump back into it or go back to the drawing board, but Sonic is undeterred.
And for some people, that works because a lot of it is momentum, right? And some people see their mistakes earlier than others, right? You already knew the mistakes. You're there, we're not. So you already know what you're going to do, what you need to do. And it looks like Sonic is applying those adjustments, but Wero sticking to the game plan.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
all right.
definitely
Trying to
wanted
put out
more
these
there.
pokes.
All right, a little back and forth action here.
Wero basically psychic at this point because he's always been able to connect with the overhead into the fireball.
Yeah, it's definitely making a lot of good calls here. It seems like each read is hitting at this point. Got the DP, got the Rekka off of the block string. A lot of stuff's just working right now for Wero.
Oh, yeah.
All right, jump CD into the reset.
Ooh. I appreciate the
down, but no go on the cross up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, cross ups in this game, very tight to hit. They exist and they can be very dangerous, but they are also very spacing dependent. It's not like other games where the cross up can kind of just happen anywhere on the field. You got to know the range, and not to mention those subtleties, because if an opponent pushes a button, it might change things up, and I like that.
All right, goes the sweep. That short up
good
with
jump
a fireball.
Standy.
Gotcha.
All right, trying to get something going there, but no dice. And the read on the DP, good stuff there.
All he needs.
Understanding that Wero is chucking that out pretty much at will at this point.
And
that's very understandable because you're up 2 games and you've been winning them pretty convincingly. So at this point, you just let it rip. I got games to spare, and I can very easily turn this around for myself. There we go, capitalizing off of the full damage there.
Yeah, nice.
Using that stand B, 4B link. Oh no, no dice on the punish, the 2C. Yeah. Ooh, expectations shattered again. Get dunked on.
I can't even say get dunked on when it comes to Yuri Sparrow drop, because that's basically just you getting dunked. You're the ball in that case.
That is very true. So, you're basically just getting hit with the WWE special. Right? The meter is full, the special is ready to go, and they just crank that out on you real quick. And another thing that is very important for Yuri's game plan is her ability to keep you out, and that recently received a buff.
Yep.
More particularly the charge fireball. Woo!
Ooh,
Raw
man.
overhead.
Sledgehammer,
Nice
baby.
bait
Damn.
there on the roll.
All right, go first. No, 5B. All you need right there.
Yeah, definitely have. Yeah, Yasha has the ability to follow up after the heavy punch flurry there. So good stuff there from Sonic, keeping it meterless. Oh, gets caught there. Oh, pushed the button, but got caught for that. Good block.
Good defense.
Sniffed it out. Even did the hop, but didn't get the hit anyway. That is super unfortunate, but Sonic presses on, gets the confirm anyway. Save
And
jump.
the over.
No, opts to stay out of the way in case Wero's got a DP charging up there. Goes for the command grab again, but no confirm. Oh no, what are y'all doing? Big Mama said no. What happened?
There's a double tap on it.
Oh my goodness.
Keep jumping. Nobody there for the
Oh my goodness.
X mode
There's
into
so much spaghetti on the screen right now.
Yo, Sonic hacks you. The comeback. The comeback.
All that demon blood flowing around. Everybody's just losing their minds.
Yeah. Okay, so now Sonic on the board, 2-1.
Rock's just like, come on, Dad, quit making me lose. No, son. You must humble yourself and understand what it truly means to achieve true strength. But Dad, I'm about to win. Like the blood's just like fucking with him.
Hitting with the Kratos. Boy.
Oh man. Right?
All right.
That is definitely some Kratos Zeus shit, right? With Rock and Geese.
But it's like tragic and unfortunate because again, there's no way it ends well for anybody.
At all. Oh, great block there on the DP. Sonic is getting the momentum that he needs. He needed that game, and now he's getting the reads that he's looking for. Reset.
What's the reset? Nice.
Oh no, didn't get the cross up on that one, but doesn't need it. That is an amazing combo. That is yo, listen. Again, right? Certain things that you can see that give you the sign that they're a legacy Eordi player. Like those decisions right there. He knew that EXDP was gonna hit. He cranked that. It's not the regular one. It's the EX1 every time. The only time he's using the regular one is when it's like a block stream. But on Wake Up, it's EXDP every time.
EXDP.
Woo! I like the decisions here.
Nice.
I like the decisions here. And that's a quick combo. You got to go from the EX slide into heavy iron trigger kick.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fast. So good stuff there on Sonic having the
nice call out.
Yeah, and that's the thing about K-Dash's EX flying kick. He can basically just loop that for as long as he wants.
Nobody home for the Shadow Strike.
All right, good stuff there.
Yens.
Possibly one of the DP there. And that is crazy. That was a coast-to-coast combo there from Sonic.
Yep.
Like, can we talk about that for a second? One straight hit, one straight hit, and you're in the corner. That is insane. Ooh.
Yo, did you see the call out with that slap?
Yes, and call outs for days. Oh my goodness, no punish on the block super, but the kick follow-up, it hits. Yo, Sonic is trying his... Sonic is fighting, listen, he is fighting with his heart out right now.
Yes, sir. He's putting that all on the table.
Yes. Oh, he tried to do it again. He tried to use the same tech he used against Eordi, but no dice. Ooh, roll through. Put him in the corner.
Change his position.
Oh, nice jump D there.
Nothing wrong with that. Listen. Again, I said that is still a respectable down K, because again now we have anchors away.
Oh yeah, and Sonic with the meter. Oh my goodness. Wero putting him right in the jaws of danger. Oh my goodness. And that has got to bother with you, trying to get some pressure going, but false prey. Going for the new stuff. Yes! And Sonic evens it up. Let's go.
We got ourselves a battle right now. Never mind a fight. We had a fight 2 matches ago. All right? We're in a battle right now.
Yes, and Sonic evening things up. Definitely pushing the limit. That was definitely Wero's fight to lose. Having a fully stocked rock on deck, but getting hit in that scenario where he ran right under Yashiro's jump D, and it hit cross up. That's the worst part. It hit in the back.
Now what's scary
was more than enough to kind of start that series of unfortunate events. And Wero is tired of it. He's like, nah.
Yeah, I'm not having any more of this.
Yeah,
all right?
this is gonna stop. Yeah, this is gonna stop right now. Sonic sniffing out the command grab attempt, but not the EXDP. I'm telling you, every time he sees it, he's letting it go.
You're trying to advance. It's not happening.
Shooters are gonna shoot. That's just how it goes. Oh, a little bit of back and forth here. K-dash jump D, very useful in these scenarios. Oh, trying to anticipate some forward movement. Doesn't get anything with the forward roll. Instead, gets more corner pressure they have to hold.
Yeah, Wero is not giving an inch right now. But SonicHackedYou was trying to do his damnedest to fight back. Gets the overhead into the EX Fireball, EX Records into the launch. Doesn't capitalize on that one. Interesting. I mean, any damage is good damage at this point, but he chose not to.
Ooh, trying to look for a straight hit there. Gets the hard knockdown to DP.
And yeah, like I said, this is a miracle pixel here for K-Dash.
Yeah, Wero's trying real... Oh my gosh, what a
Yeah.
Son.
You thought you was special because you was trying to pull an EX? No, man. This is, again, is a legacy Rekka right here.
The response, the key word of the night is response.
Response, baby.
Yes. How do you respond? Like that.
Yep.
All right, wasn't high enough for the follow-up. Nice conversion with the stand C.
It's a stream. All right. Run it down. He's trying to get this home. Because again, Yashiro is where everything turned around from in the last match, so he's trying to repeat that magic.
Yeah, but the thing about Wero here is, again, the legacy knowledge, keying in on the basically the mood here that he's conveyed with letting go a lot of those EXDPs, pretty much forcing Sonic to think twice about the choices that they make on Oki. So right there, you saw how he knew that Sonic was going to back up and opted to go for a far stand C immediately to catch them in case they were pushing the button. They were that confident.
Oh, yeah. And again, definitely so.
Yeah, Wero taking off. Moving on to the winner side of Grand Finals. Good stuff there from both of our players. Remember, folks, we are still moving through this tournament. We still got some more beautiful KOF action to show you. Please feel free to hit that Matcherino link. Utilize the command !Matcherino to pull up the link. It is free. You can use the coupon code and the sponsor quest on the side, on the right-hand side, to contribute as much as possible to the tournament pot. Let's hook these players up. Let's help them out.
Again, all you need to do, all you need to do to match
free. All right.
Yep.
Coupon code gets you 50 cents. a nice start. You know, if you see sponsor quests on the right, definitely check those out. A lot of them are very easy, very simple. A lot of them just involve you liking or retweeting a tweet or subscribing to a YouTube page. I've done these sponsor quests myself. They are very easy, very simple, and to the point. Don't take a lot of effort at all. All right, we're moving
Right
on
now,
here.
Mvskokee going up against Dogor.
Yes. We're keeping it moving here in top 8. Once again, folks, you are here at Rollback on Block 2 for KOF 15. We got Kokee facing off against El Dogor. Ooh, bit of an input error there against the DP instead of the intended output. Kokee taking advantage of that.
Yes, sir. And at this stage of the game, you have to take advantage of everything.
Right, and
Missed input. Somebody didn't calculate the distance right. No, any opportunity you get, you have to take full advantage of.
Exactly, and I am noticing that with El Dogor using more of Rock's buttons. A lot of times you see Rock's just cranking out a lot of his strong buttons, the strong punch, the heavy punch, the heavy kick, blowback, because they're that good. A lot of times when they're using the lights, it's usually in block strings, but Dogor was actually experimenting with other buttons in open neutral. Utilizing the jump E, trying to use the jump A as well. So. They're using a little bit more of the tool set that they have because it exists. It didn't work out in their favor, but El Dogor definitely has a more favorable scenario here with 3 bars. Trying to get those last couple hits against Kokee's Yordi. Yeah, definitely didn't waste any time there. Dogor heading into the second round with a full stick of health. But Kokee's Kyo, we've all seen it. We know what it looks like. But will Dogor give them the opportunity? A little bit of back and forth action here. Oh my goodness, what a response. It hit in the back. All right, and El Dogor's Yordi paying dividends right now, getting a lot of mileage started. Oh, try to get the finish on the Rekka, but no dice. Dogor is still maintaining a lot of control over here. 4 bars, still hasn't spent a single one. Dogor pretty much sitting there comfortable, chilling. Oh my goodness, try to get the Shadow Strike, no go. Dogor is playing a lot of lane play right now. Doing a lot of in and out stuff, not giving Kokee any real opening. Just staying out of the way, and it seems to be working out. All right, jump CD to get the party started, but you didn't believe in the next hit. But Dogor taking advantage. Gonna go for the climax cancel. All right, and we're taking them down. And a nice finish there from Dogor, taking that game. He already talking all the trash. Talking big bucks. We are here in losers semifinals, y'all. So remember, this is not the promised land. Still a first to 2, still in the danger zone. I mean, it's losers, so it's all dangerous, but listen, that extra game can make all the difference. All right, good confirm there from Dogor. I'm sorry, Kokee, listen. You already all over the screen. I'm over here getting mixed up myself.
Unbelievable. Got him.
All right, Dogor getting it going with this rock pick right now, using those other buttons, but again, the old faithful, the tried and true, that jump CD is going through you.
Got him.
Whether you wanted to or not. So Dogor again.
Mm, 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 mm.
And that's something that I've noticed, Afro. A lot of these characters that you saw in the beginning as really strong, like even with the adjustments, they still are pretty much maintaining their place. It seems like.
Again, like I said, the approach that SNK is taking is that they want everybody to meet in the middle as much as possible.
Right.
And thus far, I would have to say that they have succeeded in doing so.
All right, Koki trying to get the party started with the Kyo here. You know that they can do it. But that won't. The EXDP whiffs, and what a read from Dogor. They're going in and taking out the MVP.
The cross under, though. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Got jumped over, homeboy. Saw him whiff with the DP, ran under him, and then started up again.
Listen. This Rock looking like the MVP with this possible OCV.
Oh, here we go.
All right, Gato trying to get something going here with Mvskokee, but it is tough.
Got him with that low profile.
All the gaps, all the opportunities. Not spinning the bar just yet. Waiting for the kill shot. Trying to get something going, but no dice. And if you are Dogor, you are okay with that decision.
Yep.
You spent 2 bars to punish my 1. We'll take those.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
We will take those all day. And you're not getting a lot of your health back. So good luck. You know? Again, Dogor playing that lame stuff. Just staying out of Gato's hurt box. Staying out of Gato's danger zones.
Here we go. With the fancy combos.
Yeah, a little bit of a change of pace there. Actually took it to Koki in that match and is going to take the set with that change of pace.
Indeed. And again, what we are seeing right here, this is the perfect example of, again, a player doing their homework on the opponent. Because the one thing that I can definitely notice throughout the entire match is that Dogor, he wasn't falling into any of the usual pitfalls that Kogi's opponents deal with. Koki didn't get any, quote unquote, no big boy combos off. He wasn't able to lock him down in the corner. He wasn't, able to, again, really steamroll with the Kyo like we've seen him do all tournament. No. Dogor, he was there. He was ready. He knew who he was going up against and what they had to offer. Brilliant play from Dogor.
Yeah, definitely some strong stuff there. It's going to be pretty interesting to see, what the future holds for them as they move on here. But again, good stuff by all the players. Just want to remind folks that this tournament does have an active Matcherino link. You can check that out by using the command !Matcherino. Click on the link and contribute to the pot to help out these hard-working players utilizing the Q. We are now here at Losers Finals.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sonic hacked you facing off against Dogor.
This is about to be madness right here. I hope everybody's paying attention, taking notes, getting that Twitch clip activity ready, because you're about to get a highlight reel match.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff going down tonight. There's already been plenty going down, but it's gonna get even crazier.
Okay, here we go. Tries to go for it. Gets snap DDT. Oh, big damage, big punish off this. Goes to the drop, gets soft reset, goes to the headbutt. Fade away blowback.
Oh, and a nice little stagger there from Dogor trying to open up Sonic, but Sonic not giving Dogor any real heavy hits, nothing clean. Oh, but Sonic can't block forever.
No, you
Dogor
can't.
is just gonna force the issue. I'm getting in there. Woo! Goes for the scoop, and that's gonna do it.
Yeah. All right. So remember, brothers and sisters, this is losers final. So this is going to be 3 out of 5. All right. But again, here comes the K-Dash. The FGC equivalent of Orange Cassidy, basically. All right. Nobody there for it. This is the jump C. Going for this cross up. Nobody home. Good punish there. Locks him down in the corner. Gets his corner pressure going.
Oh, nice DP there to get out of the corner. And that's what you need right there. Over 42 seconds. 3 bars. This is good. This is real good.
Yeah.
You're pretty much in the driver's seat at this point.
Yeah, Hacks. SonicHackedYou is in a premium situation right now. But everybody has a plan until Iori shows up, so.
Oh, yeah. Iori definitely going to hit you in the face.
All right, good carry there. Good conversion. All the way to the corner. Good pressure. Block spring is locking in. Oh, but again, the wake up DP.
Oh, try to go for the midair. Didn't get it. The midair conversion did not work out in Sonic's favor. However,
Sniped them away, man.
The sun hasn't set on them just yet.
Nope.
Yashido coming in with 2.
And again, we have seen it already. Yashiro with a decent amount of meter is a game changer. This is where the tables turn, or at least could be.
Iori, one of those archetypes that can make it real hard for Yashiro to get his game plan started. And Dogor opting to go for a lot more conservative play here. Again, not really giving too many free openings to Sonic. Yeah, opting to utilize the jump back speed. A lot of that mobility there.
All right.
Hooking him up with some tacos.
Got him. All right, so he is able to at least put Iori down. But on the other side of, the redhead, there is the blue.
Oh, yeah. But I feel like Yashido has tools to deal with Cronin, right? You see right there, the jump CD meeting him in the air. And Cronin can't go for too many of those jump slash setups where he tries to, get some plus frames going, because Yashido, now that he has the buff on his guard point, and uses the meter for the guard cancel. Good stuff there. Go for the damage. Yes. Hard knockdown. Oh, read the roll, but was a little too early on the trigger, and that is going to cost them game number 1. Dogor by the skin of their teeth getting out of there to take the first game.
Now, I'm not going to say that was tough to watch, but it wasn't easy.
I mean, at that point, I wouldn't get too upset if I was Sonic, right? That definitely wasn't like, it was a hard loss, but it's definitely one where it's like, all right. I was just a little off. I had the right idea. I was just a little early. You can very easily clean that up.
Fair enough.
Ooh, try to go for a grab there. Oof.
Little triangle jump, but again, this is the downside that I was talking about earlier when it comes to Ramon. A lot of the fancier stuff that he does, more evasive tactics, they leave him basically wide open.
Right. And as you can see right there, Ramon trying desperately to get out, but instead is going to get thrown out.
Yeah.
Tossed out.
This wasn't of his own volition. That's the only problem.
Woo! Try to go in there. No dice. Definitely thought Dogor was going to go for a jump. Caught it that time.
Oh, nice. Here we
All
go.
right, getting a little block string going.
Not bad, not bad. Oh, meets him in the air. Gets the grab.
Oh, trying to go for
Oh,
another heavy
serious
read
punisher
there.
coming.
That's not going to work out. Spin the bar.
Ooh. Now that was a bad break. Again, El Dogor literally working on that full OCB right now in losers finals.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum changer for Dogor.
And got him. Ooh, good use of the 2C there. Got him again off it. Goes to the weak hard edge. Nobody there for the third hit though, the EXDP. Decent trade. Lockdown.
Ooh,
It's
good
EX.
confirm there. You need
There
that.
we go.
Spin the cash.
And again, goes to the jet stream.
And you've been seeing it all night, folks. You try to be a little conservative. You don't finish the plate. And then you gotta deal with it when the food spoils, but it looks like Sonic's gonna get seconds.
Just like that. The milk's gone bad.
All right, definitely definitely took some lumps there to get that character down, and it's only gonna get harder. The mountain continues to rise.
Yeah.
All right, but you're gonna meet it halfway. Listen, I can reach up top. I can climb. Ooh, try to get something going with the jump B.
Low profile into the quick max. Not going to be enough to kill, though.
All right, definitely going to put him into kill mode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gets caught trying to push a button.
Simple and clean. Somebody get you tired of Hikaru on the phone.
All right, Dogor. Definitely making short work of the Yashido with the Yordi here. Again, that legacy knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna have to go for something else here.
Yeah,
character change.
This is tournament life right now that he's has to consider. So, Sonic hacked you. He's gonna switch things up. He's again bringing out the Jago.
We are with the Ramon anchor. So a lot of people like to say that Ramon is a point only character. That's all he's good for, is just taking the hits, getting a little bit of damage, and then getting out of the way. People aren't betting their tournament life on Anchor Ramon. People aren't gonna put him in a spot where he's gotta really capitalize to make it work. They're not gonna do that. Well, it looks like we got it.
Again, here he is.
Or quite possibly we had a mix up here. We're gonna try to get the round over.
Oh, okay. So
I got excited for a moment. I was like, hold on now.
All right,
hold on now. We got what?
Yeah, like I said again, that was going to be some high drama. All right, if that was going to be the case, but you know what? So be it.
And the messed up part is that the winner does have the ability to change order if they want to. So
yeah,
you get away with it one time and then you go back to put them on point.
All right, but again, like I said, no harm, no foul here, folks. No, just simple miscommunication. We can get through this. In the meantime, though, like I said, remember, hit up the match arena. All you have to do, go into the chat, !matcharena.com, get there, go there, hit up the coupons, do the quest codes. Hell, and if you're feeling generous, put a little bit in yourselves. There's nothing against an idea. Let's give these players who are putting it on stream for y'all tonight, let's give them a little extra.
Once Sonic gets the team order down.
Now, psychologically speaking, there is a problem afoot. Had the order not been flubbed, Sonic would have had the element of surprise bringing in Gato.
And it looks like the element hasn't been lost as we are opting to go with Yashido on point. Now you're talking.
Oh,
This is actually my order. I play Yashido K-Dash in that order with King of Dinosaurs on anchor as opposed to any of these other lovely characters, you know. But like right here, this is something that I like to see. Yashido on point definitely has the tools to to make something happen, to harass the opponent for sure. He can bang with the
indeed.
best of them. You know, right now we're just getting a little bit of back and forth action here. Dogor opting to go for the option select, gets the far C. And Yashi with that stand CD. Such a good
Like I
button.
said, that tackle right there, man.
Oh yeah.
Somebody used to play. Somebody used to be a lineman playing football. Yeah, that is peak form right there.
Listen, my guy isn't the god of the earth for no reason.
All right, again, good defense there from both players.
Oh, that would have got ugly there.
Oh,
That was close.
all right, decent trade.
Oh no, you didn't get the confirm. You needed that. That could have been death.
And
And trying
again,
to do a
wherewithal,
DP there to maybe get out of it.
yeah, the wherewithal to just simply chip out your opponent. Good on Dogor.
Yeah, you know, like there's no really a need to go in if you're a Shoto, right? If you got the checkmate scenario, that's pretty much what you're gonna opt for.
Yeah.
Nice stuff there with the capitalization.
Here we go. Nobody there for the shadow strike on the other side of the screen.
K-Dash can definitely make this work. You know, gets the key confirmed that they need. Can definitely make it hurt. Oh.
Ooh, nice rollout. Trying to go with cross up. I respect it.
Oh no, it was a safe jump all along. You thought you had it. And then they stole the rug right from under your feet.
Damn.
That hurts.
That's all damage right there, baby.
Yeah, that's a tough one, but we're gonna see how it works. Sonic letting it all ride on Gato.
Okay.
And good stuff on Sonic, trying to pinpoint those angles that Dogor is trying to occupy. Gets the jump in.
Here we go.
You're gonna have to spend it. Obstacle for the reset and gets it this time. That was a hell of a gamble and it paid off.
Indeed. Now,
Right,
can't
going in with
fight
full
his way
health
back.
and meter against Elgodor's Iori. But again, Elgodor is not really opting on the side of using a lot of meters, just opting to stay out of the way to where they won't need it.
Right.
Yeah, they're just keeping it simple. Oh my goodness, raw DP in the neutral. I know you want a button, I'm not gonna give it to you.
All right, closes out on the record. Nobody there for the 6
Oh, nice little command normal there. All right, keeping him in the corner. Keep him in front of you. That's the goal. Cannot allow a cross-up situation to happen. We take those.
Nope. All right, keeping him locked in place. At the very least, he's keeping him on one side.
And we got it.
CX. Here
we
we
got
go.
something. What's it gonna look like? All right. Oh, that could have got ugly.
That's gonna be enough.
That is currently the best case scenario. Dogor, understanding that they had the advantage, just took that time to build up all the meter for Cronin, McDonald, McDougal. And yes, that is canon. I don't care what the lore says. That's his name. We're rolling with it. It's already been said on Combo Breaker. That must mean it's real.
Yes, sir.
Sonic doing their damnness trying to keep Dogor contained.
All right, get started off. Nice two-piece and a biscuit.
Just like the Avi says, with Cronin, you just got to deal with it. You just got to deal with it.
Oh. Got him. All right. Again, closing the show right there. Dogor breaking out the full climax with Cronin.
Yeah, Sonic was definitely fighting a valiant battle, but it turned out to be too little too late.
Indeed.
Dogor taking the 3-0 clean victory straight into grand finals. Once again, folks, appreciate everyone for coming out to check out Rollback on Block 2 featuring King of Fighters. Again, folks, hit the Matcherino up before this tournament ends. I need to see everybody utilizing that Matcherino command, !Matcherino. Hit the link, utilize the coupon code and the sponsor quest to contribute to the pot. All right, not sure if anything's been going on here. There's been a couple of issues with the voice chat, so just gonna go
All
ahead
right.
and let y'all know what's happening here. Before we get all the way into grand finals, there is a local happening in Philadelphia called Go for Broke, June
Yes,
11th.
sir.
Be sure to hit that up at Broad Street Gaming, 401 North Broad Street. We're gonna be having some Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Guilty Gear Strive, Street Fighter 5, Tekken 7, and King of Fighters 15. And
Mm-hmm.
don't forget, shortly after Evo is Summer Jam, August
Yeah,
19th
buddy.
through the 22nd of this year, where entry into KOF 15 is free. So if you feel like your pockets got hurt hitting it up in Vegas, you hit them tables a little too hard, it's okay. Big E Gaming's got you. You just got to sign up, you just got to show up, and you just got to show out. Just hit that venue fee, and you're good.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right, back
Now
to the matchup here.
yeah, I can
We
definitely, I
got,
can personally attest to how
yeah,
good of a event
I
Go for
am
Broke is.
yeah, I'm actually thoroughly happy because this will be the first time I actually get to go to a Big E event where I don't have to fly. Because that was the
Mm,
part I hated the most, was paying for the flight. Because the flights was getting ridiculous. I'm just like, son,
yeah,
I'm getting bodied before I even get to the venue.
yeah.
Now I can
All
just
right.
drive my nice little fuel economy friendly car, because you definitely need one these days.
Especially in New York.
Man, listen. We're gonna
All
see
right,
how
but
this meter economy is shaping up with Dogor
yes,
capitalizing off of
sir.
1.5 bars, but not as much health. Trying to even
All
it
right.
up here.
Okay, and again, so nice. Just everybody, just a quick reminder: we are in grand finals. This is going to be the first to three.
Yes.
AR with Asamiya on winner's side, LRTG El Dogor on loser's side. El
Right.
Dogor has to win
Dogor.
6 if he wants to take the tournament.
Yeah, it's gonna need 2 sets in a
Ooh.
row. This is where those first attempts come into play. That mental
Yeah.
stamina.
Need the endurance. Good rollout, but she called it. Knew it was coming. Managed to get the piece off on it. Got him
Dogor,
again.
Iori. Oh
Oh.
no, a rare drop.
Hmm.
This Iori
All
has
right.
been going ham. This Iori has been all over the place.
You know what? Again, like I said, when you are basically wearing strawberry Pop Tart colors, you need to back it up.
Right, listen. Real men wear shades of pink. All right, it's
Yes, they
not
do.
just one color of pink. We wear
hmm
all of them. All right.
And again, and anytime a real man wears them shades of pink, and a lesser man tries to start some shit, what does a real man do? Represent.
No, 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 no. He responds. Right.
Exactly.
That's what we got here, and the
Well played,
response
sir.
here is deadly. As
Oof.
El Dogor evens things up, coming off
Real
of
quick.
the recent victory against Wero's Yuri, bringing Rock out to face off against a 4-bar Cronin. A tough,
Mm.
a tough nut to crack for anybody.
This is hazardous territory right now.
Yeah, this is what Cronin does to everybody. This is not
Yeah.
a Rock Cronin matchup specific deal. This
Here we
is
go.
a Cronin deal. You are watching the
Boom.
Cronin show.
Mm. And again, ready, willing, and able to unload on anybody. All right, so the goal of taking this first match. Now, is he setting the tone? Is he sending a message? Or is, again, he just playing his game? You're going to have to stay tuned to find out.
All right, getting it
Right,
started here
so,
with game number 2. Remember, folks, this is the promised land. You get the extra game, the extra cushion, or in some cases, a little more time to die. We're gonna find
yeah,
out what's
basically.
happening here with this matchup. Dogor trying to get something started, but again, the legacy Iori knowledge, Wero on point. I feel like they've hit 90% of those EXDPs off of their wake up.
I agree.
Possibly 100. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've been paying attention to everything, but
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time I see him throw that out, it connects.
Again, it's 100% to you, my friend.
Listen, and it has to be 100% to Dogor as he tries to do one of his own, but whiffs it. You can't listen. If you play like that, that means you understand people who also try to play like that. And the key word is try. They try to DP like you, right? And it looks like Dogor might be able to. Oh my gosh.
Fill off a little bit of the same stuff, but again, tries to go for it. Blocks the
Wow,
record,
what a
gets the grab.
response.
Oh, can he get the
Ooh, and the optimized punish? We do an
Oh, yeah.
We optimized? Oh my goodness. Yo, he did it. Listen, he did the jump in. Oh my gosh. Great stuff there from Dogor. Yo, listen, Dogor's like, I got one too. I ain't the only one with Iori. Hold up. I've been playing this character. There's a whole lot of legacy knowledge on the screen right now.
Okay, again.
Oh, get out of my face.
Okay. Back it up. Back it in. All right.
Yep.
Nobody there for the EX. Good sweep.
Listen.
Oh.
You may be a demon,
that DP.
but I've been training, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You may be one of the most powerful beings out here, but I've been training, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And my training is unmatched. And just in case that's not enough, I'll still slap the shit out of you. Look, that's this character right now.
And yeah, that's the thing that I love about Yuri. Everybody always tries to like pass her off as if she were like, you know, one of the like kawaii high school girls, and like people forget Yuri's a grown ass woman.
Yeah.
She will put the hands to you, okay?
She's that shopkeep with the shotgun in the under the register, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, just a very humble member of the community. But don't step. All right?
Exactly, don't cross.
Listen, you will get dealt with.
Yeah,
Ooh, but Cronus says, listen, you have to deal with me.
Yes.
You have to deal with it. That is what happens. That is the way this goes. It's no different.
Yeah. Like I said, again, he is the collector of that toll if you want to cross into the promised land here.
Oh, yeah.
Right, trying to go for the slash again. Locked down in the corner. Switches out. Switches back in. I can't say I agree with that one, but all right.
Yeah, Dogor, you know, trying to get that clean hit. Wero doing a good job of staying mobile. Not being afraid to get in there and go for a mix-up because they understand Cronin, for all of his strengths, still has to react, still has to read.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, they still have to pass the general fighting game player IQ test.
Very true.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody home for the quick max.
Oh, I thought something was gonna happen there. And it turns out it did.
I don't even have to give you the full
DP. You
DP.
still have to pass the test.
Okay, so Wero Asamiya on the board, tying it up. And again, Wero Asamiya having the winner's bracket advantage. Only needs to take one set here. Dogor, on the other hand, has to double out and go 6 games.
Yeah, at this point,
6 games, I tell you.
Yeah, that's a lot of data to be giving up, you know, because all throughout that time, even if Wero's losing, Wero's learning. So you have to stay on it for 6 games. And
And
Wero
like you
is
said
doing
in the beginning
everything.
of this,
Yeah, Wero's doing everything possible to keep Dogor's foot off the gas pedal. You are not in control here. You are not in the driver's seat. That would be me.
right? And again, this is just like you said. This is where the endurance gets tested. All right. Good anti-air. Fade on there goes to the sweep. Locked in. Nobody there for the record. Opportunity here.
All right.
Decent
Dogor
chunk of
trying to get
damage.
something going.
Ah,
Good grab. Oh, and a beautiful
here we go.
response
Got him.
at 2C.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Dogor drawing first blood.
Yeah, that was good
Here
stuff
comes
there.
Yuri.
Dogor is getting it in. But again, Wero's Yuri. You know, definitely capable of getting some work done, but drops to confirm and gets the other one.
Now
Oh,
that was a brilliant bait right there from with Asamiya. Knew good and well that he wasn't going to try and deal with any of the ground pressure, so forces him to take the jump and has to eat the Mvskokee.
yes. Easily one of the best mix-ups you have as a Shoto, the DP
Mm.
trap.
And we've
Oh,
seen
try to get something going there, but no dice.
right, we've seen this tactic before from with Asamiya. Manages again. He's an expert when it comes to really, really drawing that line in the sand with Yuri.
Oh my goodness, I got hit. I got hit. I didn't even know it happened. Before I knew it, the counter restarted, and I'm just like, oh, that's just dirty. That's just dirty. That is disgusting. How
Mm,
dare you?
mm, mm. And yeah, I believe
And
that is what you would constitute as being all over your opponent.
yeah, and the momentum has been shifting steadily in Wero's favor too. Dropping that combo earlier in the corner with Iori really cost him.
Indeed. And a good use of the full moveset here from Wero.
Oh no! No, the
No,
late hit! You gave it to him. No. All right, El Dogor's gonna have to be careful here.
all right, like I said again, it is not unblockable, but can't be mad for him taking that chance. Oh.
And Wero understanding the assignment, knowing what Dogor wants to do now.
Okay, now with Asamiya, ladies and gentlemen, on tournament points. Now, Jack, I gotta ask you, if you are in El Dogor's shoes, what changes would you make?
Well, you know, the Cronin definitely allows a lot of freedom, but I feel like they're going to have to slow things down with the Cronin. You know, just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? So
Correct.
if they manage to kind of dial it back a little bit, you know, just to take the time to snuff out the more clear cut opportunities. If you get, you know, you're going to get them, but you might not get many, but it still might be better off to just take a look for those as opposed to trying to create an opportunity, because Wero is doing everything possible to prevent that from happening. And right
All right.
there, the clear cut opening, El Dogor using the safe jump. Another one. Great confirm.
Okay. It's break into the hard edge, and again, a repeat of the last match. Iori is going to be down, but
Why even
with
wait till you get to
Asamiya,
Cronin to apply that technique? Just dial it back in general. You know, I'm just gonna wait.
mm-hmm. Okay, it's a deep DP on that one. Okay, there for it. It's a sweep. Sends out the X Falcon. Here we go. It begins. And the drop. All right, shut out the fireball.
Oh, beautiful cross
Yo.
up there. Wero utilizing the real estate that they've acquired for themselves to go for some different stuff.
And again, able to measure that one out perfectly. Gets the sweep. And right now, little Asamiya, one step closer to taking rollback on block. Number
Yeah.
2.
Trying to capitalize here, trying to, like, I'm getting a dub somewhere, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I might not have won combo breaker, but hey, listen, that don't mean nothing.
Right.
All right, El Dogor fighting desperately to try to keep out of the corner, but Wero doing everything possible to make that their home. Guard cancel roll. Gets
Good
the
out.
Rekka.
Get out of there, Pierre.
Oh, and the block with no
For the
punish and
shadow
the Shadow Strike. So what are you
It's
gonna
the
do?
PDP. It's going through. And
And a
Wero right
great
now
catch there on
playing.
the cross up. Legacy knowledge in multiple forms. Wero understanding that Dogor was looking for the cross up D, takes the opportunity to capitalize off of it away from him by going for the trade off of the anti-air. That's really good stuff.
Okay. It's EX.
Just making this that much harder for Dogor, even with the kill here, had to spend a lot of resources and spend a lot of time. So the hill is still there, still got to keep climbing.
But again, he still has a fighting chance.
Yep, but Wero.
Yeah, it's also Wero.
In the water. Beautiful grab there, but you got to be careful.
Ooh, got him. Called him out on it. All right.
Oh, realizing that's not real. That's not real.
All
right, one more mix up.
Right there.
Oh, good stuff there from Wero, staying alive. A jump CD.
Staying alive, but at what cost, my friend? At what cost?
Not a bad one, honestly. 2 bars. You know, if you can get Cronin to come off of that, come off of one of them, I think he'd be all right. You know, get him to waste some EX moves or something.
Right.
Oh. Oh, but not like that. Not like that.
All
but
right,
again,
not going back, quietly.
Slowing it down, not really giving Wero any super huge opportunity windows, you know, and again, taking advantage of the more clear cut, opportunities, evening it up. Now, Dogor slowly turning the momentum back in their favor, trying to get that reset. Wero trying to go home early, trying to kick back and relax.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Okay, but again, here we go. And this is, again, this is the turning point right now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, goes to the bread and butter, gets him locked down in the corner, good chunk of damage. Here we go. Hits him in the air with the blowback and manages to get the conversion off the sweep. Again, another guard cancel rollback. Here we go. Gets the overhead. Ooh, but the EX locks him in the corner. Not enough.
Oh, good block there. Wero trying to get something started.
Yo,
nice
and
cross under.
Cross under.
Yep, got the light links too. Got all of them.
So again, only 32 seconds on the clock. Not going to get a tremendous amount of health back, but at least we'll be able to see some color on that bar.
Oh, yeah. Dogor getting it started with the anti-air Rekka. Good stuff there. Gets the OTG. Haven't seen a lot of that lately.
Oh, no.
Again, Wero sniffing blood in the water. Dogor trying to patch it up.
All right, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. Getting ever closer. Can he do it? Can he pull it off?
All right, good trade there on the fireball, utilizing the fact that it's a ground fireball to force Wero here to make some different choices when it comes to the zoning game. Oh, trying to capitalize on the interruption, but not close enough.
Good DP.
Oh, good catch.
Sweet, here we go.
And that's the thing about Yuri. For all of her strengths, she is a bit stubby in some cases. So when it comes to trying to punish, you're already trying to stagger those Rekkas. You might not be able to catch them in the way that she would like to. Oh, no. And a whiff on the command normal.
Good anti-air. And the smack.
All right. Appreciate folks for coming through. Just managed to hit our follower goal. Once again, if you just got here, we are here at Rollback on Block 2 for KOF 15 on PC. There is an active matcherino for this tournament. So if you want to go ahead and hook up these hard-working individuals that are fighting for their lives right now in grand finals, please use the matcherino command, !matcherino, to bring up the link where you can use the coupon code and the sponsor quest to contribute to the pot for free. Dogor trying to come away with this reset, but is not going to get it for free.
Oof. And again, ladies and gentlemen, high drama right now. Literally can go either way. Again, we're having to be very careful of the anti-air attack that Cronin is bringing to the table. Okay. And it's
well finished there. And that's what we was talking about earlier, wasting that bar. Not going to be able to capitalize fully off of that. Goes for the reset. Wero trying desperately to hang on. 3-4 bars. Good catch. You got another waste. That's good.
Locked in. God, what's going to happen?
Oh, the X cancel, and it's looking like it's going to be a finish.
Oh, yeah. He's styling.
Woo! And there you have it, folks, with a beautiful climax cancel. Wero Asamiya takes the game, set, and match with no reset needed.
Oh, baby. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, non-binary family abroad, that right there is some beautiful KOF.
Yeah, major shout outs to all of our players. Thank you all who came through for tonight. Wero, Koki. Listen, Sonic Hack you listen, I'm your #1 fan right now. You came through with the Ramon and cooked. I told y'all all the bias for Ramon players. I have no shame. None.
Dude, again, preaching to the choir, right? I say, I respect the Tiger Lord, okay? And I will never swear fealty any other direction.
Listen. Yeah, appreciate everyone coming through. Once again, the Match Arena link is still active. And for our finalists, please make sure that you visit the Match Arena.
I love y'all for showing out. Never give up the fight, and know that wherever you go, I'm going to be rooting for you. Y'all take care of yourselves out there, okay? Talk to you later. And we're out.